Welcome, boys and girls. Today we're having an amazing game in a Civ World Cup. Maybe I'm back for another cast. Uh, we'll cast with Michael. I hope he'll join us in a couple of moments. I believe he will. It would be not very good from his side. Why he's not here. Let's ask him. Yeah, it does looks like his. Well, he forgot. I believe he just forgot about that. So we have 7 Seas map. Where is it? I have to find which here. Nothing much happening right now. There was 4 Bande, Ptolemaic, Cyrus. Ptolemaic, Cleopatra, Cyrus, and another Shah. That's for it was pre-stage bans, like perma bans for the game. Because they don't really want to have all these saves, all good saves get banned. So I believe they're banning map. They're taking map before they're into the game. Not sure about that, but it looks like it is. Where's my chat? Okay, one viewer. Hello and welcome. I believe it's me. Or maybe someone else.
Hello there, sir. How are you doing?
Hello, Michael. Not that good. Not that good.
Kacheka?
Oh, sorry. Wait. Why can't you hear me? I think I have problems with Discord. Voice.
Hello? Oh, maybe
Hello,
there's
hello.
a
Can you hear me?
issue? No? I
Oh.
can't hear you for some reason.
Okay, I will fix it. Trying to fix. Oh my god, why they can't hear me? Oh, where is it? I can't remember how to fix it. Hello, Michael. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, sir. Hello there.
Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. How are you doing, man?
Oh, not that good, but still alive.
That's what's important, right? That's
Right.
what is
Yes, that's
important.
the most important thing.
Yes. So it looks like the Persians are catching bans every game now. Cyrus said Nader Shah taken away as options. We do have Mubande and Ptolemaic as the pre-game bans, and it looks like the map will be on the 7 seas.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
question. Do they
Yes.
know which map will be before they making this for per game bans?
No, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
the point. That's the
Oh,
point.
yeah,
They
that's
need,
cool. That's cool.
yeah, they need to take out the civilizations they really think they're like
Mhm.
too powerful. Because otherwise, they get targeted banned, and that's not cool, right?
I I just don't get why Cyrus got banned once again. Have they changed something like something big? Because it's
Well,
basically the same, isn't it?
they did add a +3 to its strength, I believe, to the base strength of its immortals, from 36
Oh,
to
it's
39,
okay. Got
and
it. Right.
yeah, and that was like 2 months ago, or like 3 months ago
Oh,
when the previous PBG version came
yeah,
out.
but it was not very popular. It's or is it? or was it?
I think it's sometimes hit or miss on big maps, like we've seen on Highlands yesterday.
Uh-huh.
They just couldn't push the win. They had both Nader and Cyrus in their
Uh-huh.
lobby and in the game, the same team, and they couldn't push the. And it wasn't the player skill. I'm pretty sure Distoria is a very good player, and on one of them. So yeah, it was just I don't know. They couldn't use those immortals at the beginning. Too much distance between them and their opponents, and the seeming of Nader, or I should say Cyrus, wasn't on point with everybody else.
Yeah, Cyrus is
On
like,
par.
okay, it's offensive Civ, but tried Nethershot, it's really cool. That's you have so much extra science for the trade routes, and if you're
Yeah.
lucky enough with the traders, you can have like excessive amount of trade routes and maybe even use Pingala internals. In some point
Yeah.
of the game, it's really cool. Civ, it's crazy. And I tried Ptolemaic Cleopatra. Oh wow, it's going to have permaban every single time. It's too good, too good. And of course, Mbanda is long known plus 10% extra yields. So Mbanda definitely is a good Civ. So they banned like a lot of simming Civs and only Cyrus because of the Immortals, as I got it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. And then in the active ban phase, they if on the Seven Seas map they do take out Portugal with Norway. This makes sense. Age of Empire got taken away, but somehow Age of Steam did remain over there, and it looks like it got picked by Legenden. We do have Japan, Kupe, and of course Chandragupta coming up last over there. Also, Chandragupta is starting to pick to be quite banned on these maps. We do have 4 picks. So, Age of Steam on Legend. We do have Spain taken by Zero. And then we do have Basil taken by Ozymandias and Dido taken by Sabuga. So, on one side, 2 very powerful coastal civilizations. On the other side, Spain, yes, very powerful. Basil, I don't know, man. Like,
No.
it's been a while since we've seen those Dromos, like
Well, it
run.
has its own timings, It it
Yeah,
can
yeah,
it
yeah,
can
yeah. I
do a
get.
lot. Maybe they will take another naval Civ or
Yeah.
semi-naval Civ. Oh, Scythia got banned, but maybe France or something to assist Spain at some point of the game. And Dragons are, if you have someone to fight with them, it's gonna be hard to defend because
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
awesome. This what I think it's the best unique naval unit. I don't know. It's so powerful. It's even
It
better
is. It
than
is.
it's the seventh provincial, right? The Dutch one.
Well,
Oh no,
yes.
it's the okay.
If you're thinking of just power spike versus same age, yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah,
definitely,
like
yeah.
this. But the point
Oh,
is, they can even be useful when you have no niter. So you have like you build a
yeah.
couple of frigates and you still have a good fleet of Dragons. So Basil might surprise us on the naval fights. I believe in that.
Uh, Chat is calling out that Basil does have one extra ability that is not written over there. It has the ability to spend all of its team's gold.
Well,
This makes sense, right?
yes, yes.
Let's see if they can do that, as in that if they can actually counterbalance the gold generation. We've seen yesterday Arabia that got into the games, and it's basically like the same as Basil, right? It has that ability of just going into its allies' coffers. The problem is, I mean, they couldn't keep up with the gold. They just couldn't keep up with the gold necessary. Okay, they got to helicopters first, and
Uh-huh.
then Pikachu, no gold.
Oh,
It
classic,
is what it
classic.
is.
Yeah, and you got
Yeah.
one helicopter and you're proud of it, and you put it in the museum and try to get some tourists to see it, right?
Exactly, exactly. Well, it looks like we do have the last 4 bands here. Scythia, as you mentioned, we do have Elizabeth I, Gorgo, and Hungary taken away as options from them. Okay, does make sense. There still are quite a few civilizations that actually did start to get a few more picks. And I do have to notice, you didn't mention Wilhelmina, the
Yes, I
big one.
just I just tried to mention it. So, do you believe in Philomena? Can she mate? Can
I
she get
believe in
here?
Wilhelmina.
We all believe. I know that the biggest believer in the Wilhelmina is a middle student, as I remember. So he
Yeah,
played it
and
before it was cool.
automation. They both like it
All
actually.
right, yeah, automation as well.
Automation, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, automation is
Um,
ours. He always surprises us with his unique tactics and strategies. It's really cool.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
Sejong.
Sage. Well, I guess this makes sense. I
Yeah.
hope he's not gonna get to fight on the seas, though. That's just
Well,
not really his specialty, is it?
But he's kind of pretty good with that, you know. He has like extra science, and if they have enough gold, he
Mhm.
maybe can upgrade and can rush caravels like turn 42 or earlier.
You say that, but they pick Basil and then Sejong. Sejong is just not a gold generator. It's
Well,
like
the
they got
generate.
two civilizations that require so much gold, man.
Well, you know, to generate gold, you just have to build golden districts like commercial hubs and harbors. So if Sejong go like the Portugal build with the save wands and harbors, he'll generate some gold, and he maybe can even upgrade his own fleet with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
What of
no,
Jarwiga? Jarwiga, your
no,
favorite.
it's she's really cool, and I really like the concept. It's so cool. Like you're having a good timing with the last nights of the Europe or something, and you charge
Yeah,
into your enemy, and you can eliminate everyone. But basically, you can't do anything else. It's like it's one push army. It's a cheese sieve, and if you fail, you're gonna lose. So I don't.
yeah.
It's really awesome concept. It's really good. It's really attractive for me. But in general, you just we lose. In most cases, I don't know. You just can't win. I've seen only a couple of games when Vingat Hussar's push actually worked.
Well, honestly, I'm surprised nobody's speaking Zulu as much as before, to be honest. But it is what it is. Oh well, I do think on one side the gold by library does have a much better approach to the game when it comes to the gold generation and
Oh,
village
there you
economy,
go, gold
the griefer.
generation. Yeah.
Yeah, the griefer. Okay, more gold generation here by Lotaro. And then Milantovic, like I gotta say, Milantovic needs
Mhm.
to pick a gold sieve, needs
I
to
know, I
pick
know
something.
one good gold save. It's Catherine de Medici. She basically,
Catherine Demon.
yeah, she basically does what Lautaro do. So you can aim for the how they called the light cavalry push with the pillaging. It's
Yeah, the
coursers, right?
courses. Yeah, yeah,
Coursers,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Courses. Yeah, they're very good with the intel, with the
Yep.
spies. Yeah, they're very good.
Ah,
Okay,
no.
there
Oh,
we go.
okay, okay.
Kublai. Okay, it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine. Kublai Khan. It's fine. Okay.
oh.
So we got four civs on one side: Victoria, Daido, Jadwiga, Lotaro, and on the other side we got Kublai Khan, Sejong, Basil II, and Philip II. I do have to point out the team members here. We do have a gold by library showing up with Henry, Sabuga, DGS, and Legenden. Then we do have on the other side on Not Hyena, Milantovic, Suvorov, Ozymandias, and Zero showing up for them.
Mhm.
Now, big question: do you know these players from Nat Hyena? Can you share with us some
No.
insight?
I know
No.
Zero. He's playing naval usually, but
Okay.
he's quite good for before the caravel push. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's good on the caravel timings, so he might surprise with the good timing attacks, as I remember. And in the Age of Steam, he's kind of lost. Maybe he got better because last time I've seen him, it's like okay. If they manage to do something on that caravel timing to turn 50 turn 60, their team, well, like his previous team, could win, and after they were kind of lost. They didn't know where to rush, what to do, and eventually they would surrender by turn 80 or something. But maybe something changed
Yeah.
because I checked the Suvorov and Ozymandias gameplay, and they played really well. So
Yeah,
maybe.
I saw in other games they still need to put a point on the table here though. They have 0-3 right now, and on the other side, Gold by Library does have a good score. Let me actually check. They're on 2 wins and 1 loss.
Oh, it's
They're
awesome.
actually tied right now for first 2 wins. Shakun Porsoa being the first one. We'll see tomorrow what Ulysse is gonna do. CPS did manage to snatch a victory from Ulysse, and they were like so happy about it.
Wow, what's going on with Ulyss? Are they good? Are they good or not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no,
No, I
they're
mean,
very good. They actually recruited Hazagi.
oh,
It
okay.
may be taking them a little bit of time to include Hazagi as like the how to say the synergy in the team and so on.
Are we good with
Uh,
the Wrong Wonders?
it's fine. We
Okay.
just don't need to have. I will. Well, let's see. Oh my God, he allowed everything. Let's see if we have
Yeah, the second
any
one.
bad ones.
I think it's but the third
3.
one we should restart, I guess.
But there's like no busted one, so if
Okay, yeah, I actually don't know
yeah,
which
Mato
one.
Tipila.
Which one is?
Vredefort, Mato Tipila. No, none of them are actually busted anymore because they got changed in the previous version of BBG.
Ah,
In
okay.
this version that we're playing right now, all of them got changed except Bermuda Triangle, which is the reason that in other competitions we have them allowed, but we didn't update because we wanted to see some of them in testing, like some of them in the actual tournaments. I think I need to actually inform a referee here. Give me a second.
Okay, okay. I could talk about Spain's start. Is it Spain? Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
please.
It's a famous 1-4 deer, one of the best tile, if not the best tile in a Triad Civ franchised. 1-4 deer, guys. If you have one, you're lucky enough, and you probably have a god start. As I remember, I'm actually not sure, but I think this game is played with a better city center yields, so he doesn't even have to worry about getting 2-2 base, and he can move left. So he would have a good harbor and get 2-2 base with a 2-3 and 1-4 deer. He can build settler in no time. I believe it's like 4 turns for him, right? And with a double scout, he'll have a lot of presence on the map early, and he definitely will find the wonder to the right of him. And there's a lot of deers around this area, and I'm really happy to see this start because it's a yellow hills. It's super awesome. Split for Spain. Great.
I'm actually curious. Is he gonna go deer? I think he's gonna go deer, right? Start on deer and then buy out the 2-3 deer tile next time.
Oh, I'm not sure what are they using better city center yields.
Yes.
So I'm not sure how they stacking.
It's gonna be a 2-2. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
Okay.
They changed
Actually,
it.
no, it doesn't change. If I think if you spawn on deer, it doesn't change. But anyway, I think he's just gonna set it in place.
Yeah,
To be honest, I'm not sure how it changes the 1-4 deer.
Yeah, once I settled like not rice, but
Yeah.
wandered luxury resource tile, and I didn't got nothing. I didn't got anything. So I believe if he settles deer, it won't benefit him at all.
Yeah, so he's settled in place. He does have that +5 campus, amazing to the west side, the +4 here. Pretty good campuses for Spain. I did also notice the continent split for Spain is to the west side over here. Very good, very good. And another wave of reefs to the east side. Overall, not bad, not a bad spawn. Does he have an opponent? Let's see. Does he have an opponent? No. Okay. Mapuche over there. I guess that's gonna be an opponent. South. Phoenicia, that's actually his opponent, but he's gonna be on the other seas. We do have. Anyway, let's actually talk about Engulu Mapu. So Spain is gonna be relatively facing until Mapuche is gonna send some units to him.
Well, usually, historically, Spain sent some units to Mapuche lands, isn't it? maybe it was Portugal. I'm not sure, but
they're okay-ish. I mean, like he's gonna get his 2-2 base. He has other 2-2s, possible dice styles to work at the beginning. Although I wouldn't recommend it because lack of production. J tile settle to the southwest, and looking at his breathtaking appeal. This is so bad.
Oh no,
this
it's a jungle.
eyes, man.
Yeah, it's jungles. It's the middle of the map, so no Shemamuls for you.
Yeah, no Shemamuls. Oh well. Yeah,
but still, a jade base. It's awesome. You can skip monument. You can build something useful. I don't know what can you build here. Maybe a builder. But
and he's gonna get trade routes with Dido.
Eventually,
Definitely.
Yes. Oh, can Dido kill some city state now? I believe.
In Gazargamo, I guess, on the east side. He's probably gonna set the east anyway.
Yeah. To be honest, Dido can open with 4 cities. Is it still a thing for Dido, or players are now more playing with how it's called the cities?
The Ancestral Hall.
Yeah, I forgot all names. I'm so sorry.
The thing is, I mean, honestly, I've seen multiple games with Dido, and yes, 3-4 cities at the beginning, and they do go Ancestral Hall like 100% of the time. The fact that they wait so much for Ancestral Hall makes it so slow, really slow, like versus a nation like Victoria or something like that. Just the extra tempo that you would get from multiple cities starting to build them really quickly, it's just invaluable. I don't know how to say it otherwise. It's incredible how much time it takes Dido afterwards to actually recover all of that lost time. And I gotta say, I do have to agree with you when you were calling out that it lost its trade route. Oh my, yes, that loss of
I
the trade route.
told you!
I
I
know, I
told you!
know, I
It's
know the loss of a
impossible to
trade route,
play
man.
now. It's
I mean,
impossible.
not impossible, but it's
Well,
like much weak, so much more weaker than
well,
the other
it
civilizations.
costs you 2 cities. You know,
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
send a trader for your second and third cities build, and with that trader gives you extra 2 settlers from that third city, and now you just can't, and that is why players are going for ancestral hall, and even worse, they usually going with the 3 cities, and the goal is that you finish ancestral hall by turn 34 or something, and you immediately settle extra 2 cities. But dude, it's turn 34 and you have only 5 cities. If you
yeah.
just played standard, like 3 opening and plus 2 cities with a policy card, you'd have the same amount of cities, and you can open with a builder and you get the same. So what the
Yeah,
point? And you have
yeah.
taller cities like level 2 and level 3 cities. Come on, and that
And
is
you can still go ancestral after those.
yes,
Like
yeah.
you need to go greedy to actually not have those 5 cities. But anyway, let's come back to this
Yes,
because we're running through the turns here quite quickly. Beijing is going to have a coastal spawn to the north. It looks like Scout coming up in one. He does have multiple settlers on this coast with freshwater from rivers. And him going to the west side is going to put him closer to Mapuche. Not really ideal, but what can you do? Southeast, he has an ally, Seoul, and then to the east side, he's gonna have another ally, Byzantium. Okay, so they're basically like allied over
triangle.
here. This is gonna be
Oh no.
friendly land. It's relatively fine. It's good that China actually has externals to use from an early stage over here of the game. I'm actually curious if we're gonna see some coastals trade routes, but I don't think so. It's way too far away even for Constantinople to send one there. Oh my god, these mountains block everything.
Yeah,
He needs
that's
to go
sad.
all the way around to get here. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So decent amount of hills for him.
Mm-hmm.
South over here, southeast. I do see in the north as well, but he's going to need to chop quite a few of them. By the looks of it, getting a settler out as soon as possible. He did only get one single scout from what I can see. Um, Not
Yeah, I
bad,
think
man.
his
Not
second
bad,
city
man.
on these dice, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking the same. Either dies or to the north somewhere, so he gets
Oh.
closer to how to say to the hills over
Mm-hmm.
here that I open. Over here, he doesn't have open hills unless he puts it here, which I don't know. It feels like his
Yeah, it doesn't looks good.
initial
Doesn't
one
looks
needs to be
good.
there.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Byzantium, 2 base. Does have sheep tile for more food. I do see a +5 campus also for him over here next to the mountains to the northwest. But yeah, the horses are kind of gonna throw a wrench into that. He has some coastals as well. No opponent for him on the coast, but he does have an opponent to the east side, and this is gonna be dangerous for England. Very dangerous for England. They're gonna meet
Oh.
each other though, and
Oh. I think it's a remap. It's out to
yeah,
remap. You know,
it kind of feels like Henry is not gonna take this
well, you
chance.
know, from another hand, England is not in the very good spot as well. It looks like not the seven seas map. It looks like the Highlands with the extra seas. You know, there's no naval fight today, so I hope they will remap this because it's kind of boring game. Oh, look at that from the right from England. Look at
Yeah.
that
Oh,
Pantanal
oh.
and the spices.
Pantanal. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is good. And you called it the
Mhm.
bad spawn. No, it's okay. Oh, I
Yeah,
mean, he doesn't have a
it's
lot of. To be honest, he
it's
doesn't have a
boring
lot of cities
spawn.
on
It's
the
not
coast.
bad. It's boring.
Yeah.
No, but if they skip this map, we'll have to wait, sit here till nukes or maybe even
Yeah.
GVRs.
Well. Oh well.
Well,
Let's
it's
see.
not a bad
You
thing if
say
they have
boring map.
fights.
You say boring map, but this is gonna be like Basil attacking England with his. Oh my God,
Yes,
they
yeah.
didn't see each other. Wait,
Oh,
they
that's weird.
didn't see each other. They moved away, and
Oh,
Byzantium knows about the river name, while England does not know about the river name.
uh,
As in,
maybe.
there's nothing
Uh,
revealing Milentovic here. Kicker. It is what
oh,
it is.
how that
Let's check
how
Poland
that could
really quickly.
happen?
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
classical
uh.
Poland. I'm a timing attack Civ. No enemies inside. Right.
Well, he has okay-ish spawn. Come on,
Yeah, but
you
he
can get
can't
that
outsim
geothermal.
anyone. It's not about simming. Well,
He
I
has
have no
a
trust in
settle
Poland,
over
you know.
here. Okay. England can actually get the coastal trade routes with him on the coast over here, just settle to the south. He's gonna be. I mean, you say timing attack, but I think Poland can actually go for same for the late game anyway. So he's
Yeah,
gonna have a
maybe.
lot of territory here to develop his series.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can go like
Sejong.
what, Magnus
Yeah,
Internals or something with
yeah.
the one or maybe two shrines, holy sites, and that's it. Mm. It's kind of okay thing to do, but most people taking Poland to just perform that Kingdom Hussar push. So
The unstoppable
yes,
wing hussars. Yeah,
yeah,
well, I
they're
do
pretty
tend to
cool.
agree. They are amazing. They are. They are.
Really awesome, really strong unit. It's superable. But in 4v4, it's not always working. But like if you're playing FFA, you're definitely gonna kill your opponent with that. It's no doubt. You just wipe him out. But in 4v4, where a lot of things can assist you to defend against this avalanche. It's remap for both of them. Nice. So no more remaps, and we're moving to a fun map with a lot of naval fights. I hope so. I hope so. Actually, it's turn 10. It's really cool that it's turn 10 now because I have more time to describe starting position and talk about it a bit more. That's really awesome. And maybe it's better for players because 8 turn is like you got you can finish your scout turn 4 and you have only 4 turns to scout. It's like eight tiles in a single direction. Probably you can't find anyone because it's a certain tiles difference between capitals on the with the standard settings. Oh,
Yeah. I'm sorry, I am
yeah,
talking with.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I believe when game starts, we can talk only about the game. So, is this a remap or it's a
They
remap?
need to relobby.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. Is this the remap in a cost of player stocking, or it's counted as the remap because of the wonders issues, or wonders issues is not an issue anymore? I believe it's not a problem because we've discussed it earlier. Oh, yeah, it's not the best map either. Maybe we can check wonders first, like, or is it this game is corrupted?
They need to remap for some reason. Legend is
Okay.
entering a debate of yes, no about the CWC settings, which the CWC settings do not have the extra maps, the extra wonder zone.
Oh, so they want to keep their tokens, right?
No.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
the
thought.
first one is fine. They will lose both of their remap tokens,
Mhm.
but
Oh, okay.
because I checked with the referees. They said let them play on, and if they remap, we rehost.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, so now we have to wait for a remap. Oh no, that's the hard thing to do.
Well, yeah, true.
Well, so do you have hopes in the Civilization 7 multiplayer? If they announced that they're making this game, and will they have a better and more stable connection, or it will be the same thing as with the Civ 5 and Civ 6? Actually, to be honest, Civ 6 is way better than Civ 5 in that topic. But maybe it's only because of the better technologies of internet we have nowadays. So I have a dream, and maybe all of us who joins multiplayer in Civ game, that we can have a good stable game in 4 hours, approximately in 4 hours from the start,
Hmm.
from the ancient age to new technologies in 4 hours, and that would be amazing. The thing that BBG did for the Civilization 6, because You can check vanilla, and the game lasts there slightly longer. And they're definitely not that balanced as the mod. To be honest, Civ 5 has its own mod too. So maybe
Oh,
it's
do
the
they?
yes, yeah, they do have, and there is
They have a better balanced Civ 5?
it's called something different, or it's either NQ mod, so no quitters mod, or something else. I actually don't know the name, but I checked, and they're still playing competitive multiplayer with that mods. It's similar to BBG. It changed a lot of things and balanced their, I don't remember how it's called, cultural institutes or something like ideologies. It's balanced, and I wonder slightly change it. So there's a lot of change. It's a huge change list there. So that they do
Okay,
have.
okay.
It's really cool. So maybe it's civilization franchise feature to have a game for a single player, and then guys who would like to play multiplayer, they tune the game for themselves, they fix it, and they enjoy the process after. The painful part is you have to play like a couple of years to make the game looks better and more balanced. Well, in modern industry where you get full game and only in a few years after its release, it's maybe not that bad thing. I don't know. I can't remember when we have a game that was done from the very beginning with all content included. It's
Yep.
so
I checked
frustrating.
the map, by the way. One
Oh,
second. I checked the map
yeah.
for BBS Wonders, so there are no BBS Wonders on the map. It's fine to actually play this out. Oh, there's actually Nami. See.
Ah. Yeah, but it's in the it's in a distant land. Maybe it's okay. Maybe no one will sit there. Of course, there's someone on this coast, on this sea, and maybe we can talk to him. So if he promised not to settle there, or is it okay? What does it do actually? It only gives you
Nothing.
gold. Oh, okay.
Yeah, gold culture, and that's
Oh, okay.
about it.
So you
I'm not
build
even sure you
Petra
can
and then
settle on
join. Okay.
it. Can you settle on it?
No, no.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
you can't settle on wonders. There's no way you can settle on
Yeah.
wonders. Oh, actually, I
Well, you can
lied.
settle on one, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's in the
Uh,
cliffs of Dover. Okay. So, we can start with Phoenicia. Look at this amazing start. A
yeah.
lot
It
of
looks
culture.
like
Oh, I'm surprised. Why he haven't settled on the marble? Oh, because of the fresh water. Oh,
the
okay.
fresh
And the
water, and
fresh
he
water.
does have the +4 campus
Yeah,
over here
that's nice.
northwest. Pretty good.
Nice.
Extra culture from the Amber. He needs
Yeah.
to get that builder fast, and look at that, he's doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really
Yeah,
cool one. So it's extra to culture. He can skip monument, and that's why he's making builder, and you know,
yeah. I'm
in a
pretty sure he
favor.
wants the
Mm-hmm.
fish and the turtles more than he
Oh,
wants the
maybe,
Amber. But
maybe.
sure,
Well,
the
yeah,
third
you're
one
right,
is gonna be
right.
the Amber.
Definitely,
Uh,
definitely.
Yeah. Now, looking at his spawn over here, there's a lot more territory for him
Mm-hmm.
to expand in on the seas to the left side. I don't see he has an opponent on the seas. So again, relatively free sim over here for Dido. He does have
So,
Kublai to the
mm-hmm.
south that he's gonna get to fight over here. Suvorov is gonna need to get through the mountains so he can get
It's
to Phoenicia.
well, and I think Nisha can hold it. It's only two tiles chokes everywhere. So his core cities are definitely safe. Uh, the
Yeah.
other thing, oh, he has Poland to trade. Oh, it's really cool to trade with Poland, even if it's not naval traders. Or maybe Poland can just settle on that tiny sea next to Dido.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. I got excited for a second there.
Ah, no, no.
Yes, you're talking about trade routes, but then I saw yellow over here on the map, and I was like, is this Spain? Are we actually gonna see Spain next to Poland?
Oh, it's
Oh yes,
painful.
let's go.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
just to
no,
me,
it's
Mapuche. It's
Lautaro.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Mapuche. This time Mapuche actually has a little
Oh,
bit better land, but not amazing. Like looking at the
mm-hmm.
breathtaking
Yeah,
appeal, he needs to work it. He needs to somehow improve it.
it does looks like they have a massive continent for three players. It's a really bad sign for a late game, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, no,
They're on
Mapuche
two.
on a split.
Okay, they're on
Okay, that's
two.
good. That's good.
Who's the third one from for the fourth one from them? Is
I
it
don't know. You can.
England, right? England. So they have three. They have three continents on
Ooh.
GBL.
England can trade with
Phoenicia.
yeah,
Yeah, they
by
can
sea.
coastally trade here.
Awesome. Okay,
Okay, so looking at the strategics, Phoenicia does have iron, and I do see horses in the third ring to the southwest. He's also going to get the trade routes, like you said, either between him and England or Poland. I'm pretty sure he's going to go internals as soon as possible and then switch to externals when diplomatic service comes in. So it's enough time for even London to get cities to the north and him getting cities to the west. Let's see Beijing. Beijing is actually quite close to London, and they're probably going to fight through this one-tile choke a little bit. We do have scouts coming up in one. Looks like two deer tiles over here, and +3 mountain, +3 campus to the north.
Well, he can have
And
+3
then
campus right next to his capital with the extra districts,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe a Gavron Plaza being put over there, make it +4.
Ooh,
Why not?
I think he's going to open with the campuses. He's going pottery now, and
Yeah.
he'll go
Yep.
to double campus, and maybe he'll play a discount like double campus to discounted commercials, something like that. I think
Yeah.
that's his way.
Pretty good second setter.
Uh-huh.
Look at that tobacco settle with
Mhm.
Fountain of Youth to the
Ooh,
southwest.
awesome.
Unfortunately, Fountain of Youth, man, just doesn't have food or production on it. It's kind of bad to actually just work it. But for the
Yeah.
early face generation, you just work it two
Mhm.
turns and that's it. You get
Well,
much closer
and
to your pantheon.
yeah, and you'll get 12 extra signs, so it's 1 or 2 turns for your text, your core text,
Yeah,
like
yeah, true, true.
commercials. Good.
I see he has horses. He
Yeah.
has iron. Third ring, a bit expensive. He's probably going to put a city near the mountains anyway, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for him to get that resource. And a decent amount of land to settle on the northeast
Mm.
and north. I mean, honestly, I don't think that's that much land, especially on the seven seas. He's probably going to need to expand south a little bit here. But I see like maybe 7 cities, like one, two,
Oh.
three,
Mhm.
four,
It's a
five
long
with the
city over there,
cattle,
you see.
and I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Temenangi, Liang City, yeah, over
Cool.
here next to the
And he
Yellow
can
River.
trade with Korea with the sea, But
Yeah,
to the right, I guess they will have a naval trade route here as well. And I'm just really curious about Korea. Are they like going to all in, or
Korea.
will they bring some, you know,
Oh, oh,
commercial?
you,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, the
I'm actually,
Hansa. Yeah,
yeah.
you can see a Hansa over there. It's a good amount of gold for both of them.
And they can coastally trade over
Yep,
here if they're
yep.
gonna get a lot of traders. I am expecting China to go traders. I don't know about Korea over here, Ozymandias. Uh, oh well,
Well,
I do see him. He has good hills. He has good Seons, I guess. Then he's gonna get the science going. And the big question is he gonna go commercials right after those Seons are gonna be put down, or is he gonna go theater squares?
I don't know. I think I believe it's more profitable for a late game to play with the commercial hubs, but I build commercials in every single game, so maybe it's just my
Yeah, yeah.
feature.
I
Uh,
understand you are a commercial enjoy. I
yes.
see, I see. Okay, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah. I get it.
if you have someone on the front line, and you're simming, you can of course try to build like a theatrical square second, but it is better for your frontline man to have some extra coins from you. So I actually don't know. I prefer gold, but some people are playing with commercial with theatrical squares and savons. It gives you some good stats, but can you do something with that? It doesn't have that much land to achieve victory. Like what 7 cities? Same problem with as with
It definitely needs to
China.
go through the
Yeah.
mountains. This is not ideal to have
Mm.
mountains like this for Korea. Like Korea doesn't get to use the mountains anyway,
Yeah.
so this is just blocking his tiles.
Well, it's not that bad. He can figure it out, and he can send trader to Samarkand. I believe it's possible. So he'll have a road, and maybe he can settle there somehow. But there's Poland behind these mountains, and I don't really want to face Poland. Even if you're Korea with the Hwachias and the other stuffs, it's still kind of painful to fight Poland and it's in its prime. So yeah, it doesn't have that much space to settle. What about Byzantium? Are you still busy? Oh, right there. Michael?
Yeah, sorry, sorry,
Doing
Basil.
things?
Basil.
Yeah, can you show
I was
Basil?
reading their
Oh,
game chat,
okay.
their how to say game channel chat.
Okay.
For
Look
some
at that
reason,
Basil. Oh, it's a bit victory condition start. Yeah,
we
it's
do
done,
have
guys.
bananas. Yeah.
It's
A
done.
good,
It's
a good
over.
second
Game
setup.
over.
But no, it's not. He's gonna fight Mapuche. What do you mean it's
Yeah, it's
over?
like,
Like this is
come
gonna be
on.
so painful for both of them.
Yeah, okay.
Like Byzantium, okay, gonna get something against Mapuche. Mapuche is gonna get the Malo Raiders and get the +5 against Byzantium. Like this is just gonna be a mess. If there's like two civs in this game that need to go against each other, it's these ones, right? They're gonna just derail into each other over here.
Oh, I believe that Basil can rail way more. Can rail himself way better than Mapuche.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll see. We'll see who's the biggest Tyrell here. He's getting the settler out. I do see the horses. I do notice the iron tile. So pretty good strategic resources here. A nice series on the northwest. I really like the settler next to that deer tile with the cattle. +4 campuses over there as well. He did meet Mapuche. He knows where he is.
Oh, it's
Okay, I do
3
see.
continents. Oh, God.
Yeah, 3 continents. I gotta say, we're going to need to see. Yeah, there we go. What kind of pantheon is he going to go for? By the looks of that holy side, he might actually be looking to get Sacred Path here.
Pass. Yeah. I don't really
Yeah.
like Sacred Pass, but well, okay.
Oh no, he's back.
Oh, he's a coward.
No,
He's coward.
no.
He could perfectly block that
Come on,
tile
don't call him
with
a
the.
coward. He's
Come on, but look at this.
like you can't call
Yeah.
him a coward, man. You
I
can call him
can.
something like he's passive. He's passive.
He's
and
passive. Okay.
He wants to. Yeah,
He's
he wants
passive.
to play this passively instead of
Okay.
going
no.
against Mapuche.
You have to
active.
fight. You have to fight.
I mean, it's his choice, and at this point, we're going to need to see if he's, planning this to go because the Tagmas don't come early, right? You don't get any early bonuses with Byzantium, so he's probably planning to be a little bit later in the game, much more active, and we're going to need to see how Legenden is going to try to get this setup going. He's already moving to the south here.
He's settling aggressively. He's settling towards his enemy.
Yeah.
Here.
There we go. He's actively pursuing his target here. That's what's happening. And we do have Setter coming up in 4 turns, and by the looks of it, we do have him benefiting from some good settles over here with Freshwater. Either between the mountains, he's going to get another +3 campus, +4 with the other campus finishing. 2 base. I do see horses. Wait,
I don't
horses? No. Oh yeah, their third ring out.
Why it's always third ring? No, it's
not always.
Well, it's more commonly now that you have horses in the third ring. It's kind of weird because usually it was like first, second ring, like a year ago, and now I more often see that horses are like on a third ring. It's very weird. Maybe it's just coincidence.
Look, first ring.
Okay, you got me here. You got me here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only for Korea.
Second ring here. No, it's basically random.
Just unlucky. Yeah, there was a great city on the rise tile for Mapuche next to the 3-2 spices or something to the south, and he's heading there. Oh, it's the 3-1 base.
You think he will go so far away?
Sure.
I don't think he's gonna go that far away.
Why not? There is a 3-2.
It's too much time.
That's fine. He said trade route.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's turn 6 settle. Turn 6 settle. It's okay.
I still would prefer the 2-2 base over that.
Well, yeah, he can settle to 2.
Because of the adjacency.
He can settle to 2 the same. It will be basically the same, and it's more safer city, and he can get the +3 campus. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oh no, it's not 2-2 base. Okay, we'll see.
+4. It's gonna be +4.
+4. Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and he's opening up with campuses here. He really wants to get that science going, which I kind of understand. Getting to castles as fast as possible is gonna be a thing here for Mapuche. This is his dream. This is his mission in life in this game.
He does have third. He'll have third city to the left next to the geothermal and bananas. So with a 3+4 campuses, well, he'll settle there eventually, right? To the left,
this is a good question. Is he settling here or not? Because look at him. He can settle, but he's not settling. Is he actually? He's going. For the rice.
Greedy boy.
He's going for the rice. Okay, he's going greedy. Okay. I mean, is he gonna get that campus bought over here? That's very
It's
expensive.
expensive, too expensive. That means
Yeah,
he's not very rushing, you know. Yeah, we thought for a moment that he'll
yeah,
gonna all in that push, but it does looks like he's not.
yeah. He's Oh well, he's getting land here, and looks like Constantinople did get Adrianople to the east side here, benefiting from only a 1-3. This is kind of an expensive setter, I gotta say. Even if he has a 3-1 base underneath the city setter and working a 1-3, he's gonna need to put quite a bit of gold into his tiles to get this going. Something that we wouldn't have seen in city next to the deer tile to the northwest. But yeah, I do have to agree. This deer tile would have been much better to gather than Adrianople on the east side.
Well, from another hand, he doesn't have to worry about the Mapuche timing attack with the horses, with the horsemen. You know, when you just
Yeah,
get golden, you wanna sim a bit because your monumentality if you have no science, have no culture, and boom, wild not Malons, but just horsemen appears and with a +5, and it's really tough to defend, and you have to switch to a different text you'd like to open. So
yeah,
it's less problem. It's
Eh,
a more
yeah.
safer
And,
place.
and there's an added benefit over here. We're gonna have a government plaza
Yeah.
between these holy sites. He's gonna get more yields out of this. So yeah, faith per turn is gonna be important for him. Let's go forward and see what Spain does. Oh my God,
Oh
second
no!
settle
What?
Cordoba. What is this?
And the double
And it's a
double
second continent. Yes,
and the
yes.
double how they called the geothermals. Oh my no!
Oh, this is good. This is good for him. Torres del Paine,
Okay,
man,
I was
showing up
talking
big for
about
them.
Basil now, but now I think no, maybe it's not the best start on the map. And
Oh
it's
well.
almost perfect Torres. Like you always have like 4-0 tiles, and this one is like 4-3, 4-3, 4-2. A lot of food.
Yes.
It's non-fresh, but it doesn't really matter because he has so much food, so you'll grow
Yeah, and he can put
ripops.
another city there.
Oh yeah, I believe
South on the
he's
rice tile.
planning to.
Yeah. We do have him moving to the northeast, which is, I guess, quite surprising for me to actually see him go east side instead of west side. He could have just settled the stone or actually next to the mountains over there for the fresh water, next to the volcano, and he could have gotten the double trade route yields anyway from that western side. It looks like he's not going to
Maybe.
get them. Like, this
Mhm,
is like,
mhm,
look at the Madrid placement. This is just on one tile
mhm.
separating the continents. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Well,
At least he's going
maybe
to get some turtles.
maybe he was going to play the reverse, and he'll build Camera Plaza in that city next to Torres. Like he'll settle with
We'll see. Yeah,
he'll trade
yeah,
in
could
Cordoba,
be.
maybe.
Does he have the population? I don't know.
He'll
I'm
have.
not
It's
a
a lot
fan
of
of
food.
non-freshwater government.
It's a lot of food, and he can build granary. He'll reach 4 pops in no time.
Oh my God, granaries, man!
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, you
350
know.
granaries.
You wanna have a 4-3 tiles? Please build a granary first. That's the rule.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, anyway, he's going for monuments here, and it looks like Madrid is gonna benefit from iron in the second ring, and I do see horses second ring from
Mhm.
Cordoba, so at least he's gonna get them there. Moving forward, we do have one big boy over here to talk about. His name is Henry. And we do have him getting his galleys out. We got him improving his fish tiles, 4-1s over there with 2 reefs. He's gonna get a pretty good campus, I gotta say, over here next to the coal tile, and
Mhm.
one next to Manchester. You know
It's
what?
not
I'm
it's not
very.
for the campus. It's for the government plaza.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Where is
Okay.
he gonna put his carbon plaza? On the iron or on the coal?
No,
The
only
coal for
coal.
better harbors,
Yes.
or iron for better campus,
And
and
you
then of
know
course
he can
industrial
go
zones.
full all in with the Reina and place commercial hub on this stone and generate like 50 or 60
Just
science.
go bonkers over
Yeah, yeah.
there. Yeah. Oh
Well, probably he
man,
won't do
yeah,
this
yeah, I
because it's not
guess.
very efficient, but it would be cool to see and I'd like to see it. But well, it's Magnus Internal's world, so no funny tactics this
Yeah.
time.
No city to the north though, not yet
No.
at least. So he's the moment gonna take a while until Phoenicia's gonna get to him. Phoenicia's settling east side instead of west side, so they're not really. I don't think they're aware of this opportunity they have. Oh well, yes, they are. Wait a second, they are aware of the opportunity they have a little bit later in the game.
Well, maybe they're waiting for they won't settle there before alliances, so they can use Magnus internals. Maybe they're planning to use Magnus internals like a standard gameplay for the
Yeah,
like 45, 50 turns, and then they
we got a
switch, and only after that we'll see cities there. Yes.
yeah, we got a question over here from chat. Which city do you send the trader from if you are Spain? That's a very good question. Usually, you want to send the trader to the city that has, or you are planning to build the Gavron Plaza Diplo Quarter slash Diplo Quarter, and usually it has the most population, so you have other districts bonuses. Any internal trade route will benefit from. Bonuses from the domestic trade routes from each district. So, for example, for campus over here, if you take a look at the campus, it has two trade yields, possible trade yields, either domestic destination for extra food or international for extra science. If you're looking commercials, commercials, you're going to see production coming up on the domestic while it's getting gold for the international trade routes and so on. And the idea is to maximize the amount of yields that you're going to get towards that city center, towards those traders, so you can get as big as possible and as fast as possible to get that extra tempo. Looks like he did actually choose to send the trader to Madrid here, from Cordoba to Madrid. So I think Madrid is going to be the one benefiting from the Gavron Plaza. It's not. I mean, he's going to have a good one. Don't get me wrong. I can see multiple locations where that Gavron Plaza can add adjacency towards campuses, commercials if he wants to, or harbors, theater squares. Even with the help of the mountains, he's going to have pretty good aqueduct placements for his later on industrial zones. So overall, I think it's actually a pretty good spawn for Zero here. On London, let's see. Iron and horses. Horses already improved. Actually, on that note, it looks like Ozymandias has horses. Zuvorov has no horses. Milantos and Zero do not have. And
Zero.
looks like only Henry is making
Oh.
horses from GBL. Oh my
Classical
god.
mistake.
Only?
Yeah, you see,
Oh
and they
god.
was look at that. He settled on a
Yeah.
wait.
Wait, no.
Wasn't it a green hill?
Uh,
Is
not
it
a
a yellow
green. No,
hill?
it was a rainforest. Yeah, it
Ah,
was a
okay.
rainforest.
Because I thought it was a green
But
hill, and I like, oh, he never gonna to settle there, but he okay, nice.
oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's
I
good.
mean,
That's good.
I don't get this
No, it's
spawn
awesome.
over. I guess he wanted to get Puel Mapu.
Oh,
That's
why?
why.
It's awesome expand to get campus second radius, and you can buy out wine. He didn't buy out wine yet. I just surprised that he didn't do this. Eventually, if you settle like this and you have juicy tile, you just buy it out at first turn. It's very weird. It's not there yet. Don't he have? Maybe he doesn't have gold. That's weird.
Core? Eh,
Mapuche.
not
Oh,
bad,
well,
not bad.
they
I
could
mean,
have
not bad.
buy
Yeah,
the tile,
they already
man.
have Sabuga on 14 gold at 10, so
Okay.
it's fine. Yeah, they do have gold adjacency,
Okay.
but like you said, I think the rice tile over here would have made a
No,
little
no,
bit more sense.
it's good. It's good. It's also good because rest style is a dangerous style. You might lose your second city accidentally, you know, with a
Accidentally,
with a
yeah.
couple of warriors wandering around, and there's a flood, and boom, you're losing your city. We've seen this many times on this
Yeah.
tournament.
Gilbert is saying that it's too expensive, and yeah, it might have been. It might have been. I was pointing this out. Indeed, maybe I'm just a sucker for like closer cities at the beginning, like at least the core cities to be closer to each other, and then if you want to expand, use a little bit more distance if you want to. Yeah, that's what I guess my mind was working on. I do like the settles in the southeast as well that he's gonna get next to these rivers with other campuses available for him to place on the west side. Oh, look at this +4 over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
easy peasy. Next to Turtles and Great Barrier Reef.
really awesome city. I think he can play well with his Malons. And
Well,
and look at that. And now he's not the Mapuche but Basil. He's moving north.
he's moving, yeah. A little bit different when how we actually thought about it. Maybe you know what might maybe have happened. He saw Mapuche's warrior, and he's maybe thought that he wants to play it safe, so he doesn't lose like a settler or something. And he thought maybe there are like more scouts just in the forest, and he's not seeing him. Which I mean, it's a pretty good defensive strategy over here. It's fine. Now we do see Mapuche's warrior is not giving up on trying to pillage something over here, and he is gonna go for the holy pillage.
Well,
Holy
he'll
moly
pay.
pillage.
He'll pay with his life, I guess, because
Well,
there's an
if
archer
he gets the
already, and he
pillage
have no.
going.
Well, yeah, it's kind of one turn delay, but it won't affect the
I
Byzantium that
mean,
hard, I guess.
look at that. He's on zero
Ah,
forts
okay,
per
he's
turn.
planning
He
it.
doesn't have it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's fine.
He was planning
Oh
it
well.
all along. Okay, got it. Well, I don't really like to sacrifice units for the single pillage because this unit can do way much more. He could travel farther towards Spain, and now he'll just die here, and they won't have enough information about what is to the east of this position. And it's only cost him like 12 face. Yeah, okay, he was playing around it so he could get Pantheon from that,
Yeah.
but sometimes information is more important.
It's key. Yeah, it's key. I believe in this power of information as well. I do have to point out he didn't actually go for Secret Path. He went for Lady of the Reeds and Marshes, and this is a bit surprising. Did
No, I
anybody
think
else got that?
it's
I don't think
bad.
so.
You know,
Wait, City Patriot Goddess. Okay, on Poland. No, so he also got his religion over there with probably reliquaries and the crusade. No, he took crusade away from Byzantium. God, man,
okay, that's
oh my
awesome.
God,
And how can you
Kachika,
even? How can
they
you?
found it. They found the weakness, man. They
Okay,
found the weakness.
but it's not all about the crusade. This guy is strong, but wait, what is doing?
No, it's not.
He's strong even without crusade. Okay,
No,
I
it's
have a
not.
question. What's happening with that settler? Why he's moving on the marsh instead of crossing the river and settling next turn? Now he's spending
He's
like he's moving
he's probably
farther
wanting
north.
the.
That's. I think you know what
He's,
happened. He just clicked on that tile and automatically wrote was set, and that's really terrible. That is why he lost one turn.
I don't think he's gonna settle the cattle
Yeah,
because
why?
that puts him in a much weaker position to defend against Mapuche. No extra plus
Uh,
5 from the river defense from the west side.
well, this city is awesome. You can't shoot. Oh, actually, you can shoot. Okay, my bad. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know. It's
it's
really
fine.
good
It's
city.
fine.
It's strong city. I don't know. If you settle
Yeah, both are
farther
pretty
north,
good.
it's
I agree. The cattle underneath the settle would be better, but I think for the like defensive purposes, this is also good. So it's fine.
I think it's the same. But okay.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if he gets another city to the north, yes, that's basically gonna be the
I,
same.
I don't think he can get there. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see how if he's gonna put his big pants on, big boy pants on, and get there. Looks like the pillage has gone through. Legenda did manage to get the shrine, and he might actually even get the next one. He's the host, so let's see. Is he gonna? Yes, he got the
Oh,
holy site as
okay.
well.
Okay, that was worth it. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Two
And you
pillages
can
got it.
check that Basil, like turn 26, Basil still has only 26 faith accumulated. So, oh, is this happening? Is this the um Russian voice Basil? You know,
Yeah, probably. Probably.
because it doesn't have that much faith to go for monumentality. It probably won't build. Oh, okay, it's
Wait,
2-1
they
base
got a
city.
settler stone? Wait, who got the settler stone? Chat is calling out they got the settler stone. Wait, was
Yeah,
this from China?
it does
China
looks
lost a
like
settler?
China lost a settler, but I just don't know
Whoa.
where.
Northwest? But did he ever build it there? Because, I mean, there is.
Yeah,
You can
he
see he's
should.
building another settler. It's turned 26 now, so he should have had the third settler
Yeah,
somewhere.
I believe he lost it, but why would he settle that way then to the northwest? Why would he settle there? There's nothing.
I mean, you are very correct. I have no idea. I would have thought he's gonna go north,
Oh, maybe he
east,
went.
northeast.
Yeah, he maybe traveled north and somehow lost the settler there.
Oh wait! Look how many slingers he has.
Yeah,
Did he actually build so many slingers? Because there's no way he actually bought so many slingers.
Maybe.
That would explain the lack of a settle here.
No, it's turn 27. You can build the slingers and have a settler. Maybe China lost settler. I'm not sure. Is there any
We'll see.
awareness of capturing
We're gonna
settlers?
ask them. We'll ask them. No, I think we would have seen a notification here if somebody would have lost a settler. I'm pretty sure I didn't click on it. But anyway, let's see Pantheons. Stone circles coming up for Mapuche. He does have also some marble tiles that he's gonna get the extra yields from, the extra culture as well from those tiles. He did buy the wine tile. I did notice a city painting goddess on Poland. God of the Sea on Dido. This is gonna make this such a good land over here for him to develop on. Now he's finally going to the west side here, and look at that. He did open up with 4 settlers, and then started building his Gavron Plaza.
He does have like plus 12 production, so it's, my rule is you have more than 12 production, you should build 4 settlers in a row because it's super profitable. Okay. So he had a lot of production early, and I'm not sure where is the trade route going there. Is it from the capital or from the? Oh no, it's from Biblos. Oh,
second city. No. Yeah, and he's not going banners. He's going Moksha internals here. Interesting. Well, I guess it will take a while to actually get the traders going, but usually we see Magnus.
Oh, I think they're
be free inquiry.
Free inquiry. Oh, it might be, but I think they're planning to have trade routes with the England. England should settle.
England from an early stage. Well, it looks like England is ignoring that statement.
Well, England is a bad teammate,
Oh man, we do have Royal Navy Dockyards coming up from him for the extra gold. They are making a decent amount already, 12 and 17 that I can see. That's before England gets his Royal Navy Dockyards. Okay, Pantheon, fertility rice chosen by England. He's going to get the extra food from these maize tiles, rice tiles, and the wheat tiles.
And the cattle.
Not bad, not bad. This is, I don't know what this is though.
It's a free chip district and the extra trade route. It's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
North though.
Yeah, he had north.
Why well, go north?
That's the other question, That's absolutely different question.
They maybe don't know about Seville. They don't know if it's on the same seas because they don't know how the land wraps around here or the water wraps around here. So they might stay away for a little while until they get to scout, and then he's gonna.
It's only one city. You can maybe you can sacrifice it for trade routes.
I know. Maybe he really cares about his people, man. What can I say?
Come on.
Yeah.
He's a governor. He's a ruler of his land. He doesn't care about his people.
I mean,
I got his joke.
About your people, man. He got them the food. He's getting them the amenities. Keeping his people happy. He needs to keep his people safe as well.
Okay.
And yeah, there we go. Byzantium, choral music, pilgrimage. No Defender of the Faith though. Honestly, I was expecting Defender of the Faith to come up from him. Maybe he's gonna get it with something like Stonehenge if he does have a stone tile somewhere. Which
no, it's a Yellow Hills. Probably he won't have. Actually, he does have Feudal, right?
He does. Southeast. So Adrianople has it southeast over here. It's fine. And actually in the south, I don't see bad cities. Really bad city. Like southeast, for example, south of Adrianople is going to be a good one. We do have west of Constantinople, south of Nicomedia, also a pretty good one over here. Some more horses, some Mercury, some 1-3s. It's fine. He's going to need to build that defense against his opponent Mapuche, who's in a much better spot overall. Like that land. Well, how he's developing it looks great.
His defense is a defender of the faith. If he's like, he already lost Crusade, so okay, I lost Crusade, I can go defender of the faith and out-sim Mapuche with the monumentality build, but he's not going for it, and I'm really surprised of his Pantheon. He got like 2 extra production right now and 0 faith at all. He could accumulate about 150, and he'll get like what, 2 times less? That's not
Yeah,
Not that
yeah, I'm
good.
surprised about the Pantheon also. To be fair, it does make Adrianople a little better, and the series to the northeast as well, a little better. And he's gonna get the city next to the
Yeah.
Crocodile, that's gonna be a bit better. One next to the Deer Tile, that's gonna be a bit better. So I guess overall, it can actually give him some advantages, but the extra faith at the beginning, I think, could have made up for it anyway,
Better
like
tempo,
the
better
tempo you get
tempo.
from
Yeah.
getting the builders faster, settlers faster, and so on. Anyway, he did manage to get to 23 faith, and that's, I guess, a perk of having the +2.
Yep.
+2 faith for each city
Mhm.
following this religion. He has 3 of them, so +6 coming out.
Oh, actually, he took pilgrimage from Poland. We can say that, and
Yeah.
that's why Poland will have way less faith as well. So rushing crusade is not the ideal thing, also. But still,
True.
it's great. It's great that he took it away from Byzantium. I don't know. Could even Byzantium reach Mapuche lands? You know, if Byzantium can reach Mapuche lands, it doesn't it mean that Mapuche already lost? Because it's really hard to push Mapuche back. They're really strong ones. Okay, he's going for a
Yeah.
first city and another horse. Is he planning to attack any? Oh, actually, he does have a white city states nearby. That's a really good one for the phase generation. Maybe it helps him, and I believe he does have at least one in void in that city states to the southwest of Byzantium. Oh, southeast, I mean.
Laventa?
Laventa,
Is he?
yeah.
Does he?
I don't know, but he has a good amount of.
Xero.
Okay,
Is that? No, that's actually Spain.
Oh, that's weird.
Spain. Spain did go for a very early holy site,
Oh
which
wow.
is a bit surprising to me. He went to religious settlements as a pantheon, which I
Whoa.
really like. I do also hope he's actually going to get to settle all of these cities to the north. He has so much potential over here to get to spam cities. I'm not sure building up harbors this early would have given him, will give him the tempo he
Yeah,
wants,
the Michael. Sorry.
because it will take quite a bit of time to get the lighthouses and get the traders going instead of just
Mhm.
building 2 more settlers and sending them to the north.
Well, is it some sort of new feature that I'm not aware of, or is it just playing weird thing with this holy site? Because I thought
On
it will
Spain,
be like, yeah, it will be like +5 campus. Why not campus then? Why does he need that faith?
I'm surprised as well. I don't know.
Okay,
Like we'll
maybe.
see. We'll see how it develops here. And
Okay, I have an idea. It's for Basil to convert it and get +4. But why
yeah,
it's like a first district? Why it's a
yeah,
first
that's
district?
true. Why didn't he get it later? Because basically it's gonna take a while until he actually gets enough faith to buy
Yeah.
out the missionary with the amount of builders he needs over here from his monumentality, and maybe a settler or two.
Is he in monumentality, by the way? We
Missionary is
have turned
just
31.
sorry.
We're turned 31, and is he in a
Yes.
monumentality? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Monumentality Golden Age.
Oh
Not a lot
no.
of. Yeah, we
Mhm.
got Sabuga over here, unfortunately, dropping. Why can I? Okay, there. I don't know why I couldn't click the button. Ferno is saying that he's giving taxes to Basil, which I mean kind of makes sense, but to be honest, is like Kacheka was saying, you should build it later. Like you don't need it at the beginning. Oh well, I guess maybe they're gonna try to rush this. This is something like very quickly that I see
Okay,
from.
if you're
Yeah,
trying to rush something, go Corals and the Pen and Brush and Void, but he's going monumentality. What is going
yeah.
on here? I just confused. So confused. It's yeah, I've seen like actually Death Build is awesome. When you go Pen Brush and Voice, it's really good, and you have um how they call Tagmas in a certain timings and a really good timings, and you can easily defend Molons. And that is your main quest for now.
Mm-hmm.
But is not he's not doing anything of that. He's having a bad faith income, like low faith income. He's having no culture at all, and eventually Malons with a 1321 will beat him up, and Legendan will have earlier alliances. This also put extra +5 on the table, so it's really weird what Byzantium and Spain are doing. Well, maybe okay, Byzantium have a plan and like Okay, Spain, build fast shrine, fast holy site, so I can convert you. Found religion, so I can convert you. I'll do it by turn 45, so it would be easier for me to defend against Melons. Maybe this is the plan. But you have way easier options like taking a Defender of the Face. And that's basically it. You shouldn't die. Eventually you won't be dead with the
Yeah.
Defender of the Face, but
Yep.
I
I'm
don't know.
extremely surprised about the scores over here, by the way. Seeing
6-8,
Suvorov
-1.
on the -1 gold, it's disturbing me. I do see him with the internal trader, which I mean kind of makes sense with Governor Magnus. I was expecting him, if he put down these districts, to either get more settlers out or finish these. He does have a +4 possible campus over here with the Governor Plaza. This weren't discounted at all, and by the looks of it, he's moving a settler so far away in the face of Phoenicia. Is this gonna be an early attack from? He's gonna be so aggressive over here. This might not pay off.
Well,
The lead mission
maybe
is fine if you actually catch your opponent off guard and he has like 10 strength cities and he doesn't have a lot of production. This is not gonna be the case here on Phoenicia.
I don't think it's really hard to catch Phoenicia of Guard with the 10th strength status because of these unique units, because of these boats.
Yeah,
It's like
it's very
35.
hard to catch him off guard.
It's really hard to attack Phoenicia with a horseman roar because you can just breach through that walls. Those how they called quadrimas, birimas gives you way
Yeah,
too much
fine.
city defense. And to be honest, that settler might just traveling north because of the volcanic soil. It's really rich one, and two volcano have erupted there. It's a Chinese land to the south. You can see it. It's really awesome.
Oh, he misclicked Mosha. Oh, kick W.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanted to get Magnus. Oh my god! And then he started. I gotta say, he went on with Moksha. He didn't switch back to Magnus. He could have just moved him, you know. But
Well, he's
it
like,
is what it is.
okay, I already screwed this up, so maybe I can just go for the externals and we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
and they need to go. He needs to do what he needs to do, man. Over here, it is what it is. Let's take a quick pick on everybody, right? Say Jong, Pen, Bash, and Voice 18, Science 17 gold. I did also notice somebody comment in the chat over here something else that I forgot to speak about. They were saying that Zero doesn't have a choice of not building harbors and going for settlers because his teammates are very low in economy. And I tend to agree. Both Miletus and
Well,
Suporov are very low. I honestly was expecting commercials over here right after campuses, like two
zero
campuses commercial,
districts
and then
here, what the hell?
yeah. Oh
So,
well. We do have Suvorov 6 and 8, with extremely low science and culture, extremely low science and
well,
culture.
two
We do have him
cities.
Moksha and Changsha. Okay. Zero going for Pembrasian Boys 10 and 15, and he did manage to get 2, 4, 5 series out. So, okay. Very good, actually. Salamanca did get placed next to Torres, so he's gonna get that. And I mean, honestly, let's actually see. This is turn 29 that the Holy Site got finished, or something like that. Let's see when he's actually gonna get to convert the city of Cordoba. And I do
Well,
have to mention, there's no religion yet.
yeah, to be honest, it will be a hard task to accomplish because the city is going to grow tall, so it will be 7 pop cities with at least 4, 5, or
Yeah,
6
yeah.
followers. So you'll need at least 2 missioners to convert it. And there is no road. I thought maybe he sent trade road from the Adrianople to Cordova, so he would have faster movement there, but he didn't. And it smells like a GG already. The only good thing that happened to not Hyena team is that Phoenicia mispicked governor. That's the only good thing that happened to them for now. Of course, Spain has a awesome start, but you just can't win alone, and there is no gold at all. And I believe that Suvorov lost his settler because you can't have 2 cities turn 32. It smells like I believe you know what's
Yeah.
happening. He lost settler and now he's going all in against Dido with the horsemen only, without any generals, and that's not gonna work. That is not how game works here. It's it's automatically fail. he should build the red one, the red district, and get a general. Maybe he will, but it's not gonna make it to the main fight. And Dido is smelling something because when your opponent has like 300 science, it's like not 300, it's about 180, I believe, for what's this, for China
196. Yeah.
96. Okay,
Yeah,
200.
it's definitely horses. Like he has
Yeah.
the strength of the series high enough. Yeah, it's definitely horses coming somewhere. It's either Bunningham or it's Dido. And if it's not,
and
they're not gonna appear there in the next turn to Bunningham. It's definitely Dido.
and
I'm extremely surprised, like you are. I don't know why he's doing this. It looks like he got triggered by his opponent because he lost a settler, and then he's trying to get back, and this is just gonna snowball him into oblivion here. Unfortunately.
well, there is no way back if you lost third or second settler. You have to, well,
Well, there is a way back. Don't see that.
okay.
That's not true.
Well, he
That is
can't
100%
outsim them.
not true.
Okay, he can't outsim his opponents now, but he definitely can play a good defensive game with the okayest trade routes with Korea that he's not
Yep.
going to do.
Yep.
That's very weird, and I don't know where he could lost this settler. It's massive surprise for me. Maybe Dido took it away, and now he's playing his revenge. But you know what? If I was playing Dido, I'd like, oh no, he's definitely going to horse rush me. What do? I check the general's point income, and I'm like, oh no general at all. So I guess I built spears, and boom, you already defend yourself. That's
I'm
it.
uh, I'm very surprised about the amount of horses here. But okay, let's move forward because we got quite a
Oh
few
yeah.
to go through. Legendan 15 science with 27 cultures, still on 3 cities. He's getting some horses out, and I do see a wave of settlers coming out from him. Uh, Horses going to the west side here. Will they actually want to kill Samarkand or something? Because it doesn't seem like they have another target to go against. Gavron Plaza will give him a lot of adjacency towards his campuses, and he's gonna be very quickly to
It's a
that
50
castle's technology.
science. 50 science turn
Yeah,
40, I guess, something like that.
yeah. This is gonna be so good for him. He did manage to get the first encampment of the game. I saw
Oh.
he's the only one making regional points at the moment. DGS 8 science with 13 culture with a monumentality goldenish. He's 24 faith attack. Not impressive. And I do see he did use his production to build up quite a few settlers over here. We're gonna see him getting his Gavron Plaza in a place that is gonna improve not only his commercials but also campuses with the mountain adjacency there. And his holy site doesn't even have a shrine there, Kek. And he doesn't
Yeah.
have his religion in other cities. So one single holy site has been built here. Now we do have Sabuga, 16 science with 36 culture, 34 gold, and let's take a look at what is it here, right? 2-4 cities. He's waiting for that ancestral hall to actually start building some settlers, and he still has a lot of cities to settle to the north. We do need to
Actually,
see, yeah.
well, I don't know why he's waiting for settlers. You know, the ideal build order is you finish your central hall and you settling to cities right away. And with what we're seeing here, maybe because of the internals, yeah, because he doesn't have Magnus, he can't perform that. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
now we
all.
do have chat over here saying, first of all, laughing about Sabuga's names, city names over here. It is what it is. And then we got the chat telling us we have seen some people come back from losing second settler, but they all changed the game plan except that they only existed to support the team rather than carry the team. And yeah, that's basically what you need to do.
Well, he does have a few options, and I believe he could manage. He could go out with some better idea than just Uriel himself with a couple of horses. That's very
I agree. I
unlikely
definitely
to
agree.
happen.
Like,
He can't succeed with that. It's not 2K18 when people don't know how to play the game. It's a World Cup, you know. People know how to defend against horse rush, turn 40. It's not even a horse rush anymore. Oh, that's really sad. I think he could, he could get some gold from his team if they had some gold, and they could either chop extra settlers or maybe buy extra settler for him, but it would be definitely better than to try attack Phoenicia. It's not gonna happen, and he's in a quite safe position. If he'd like to defend with the 4 or 5 cities, he can do with these lands, and he of course can generate good amount of gold, like 150 to 100 GPT with that naval trade. I don't know why he's not aiming for that. And look at that, he's now building extra settlers, 2 extra settlers, and he's going to settle a few more cities. So what the point with all these horses? It's like a waste of production and tempo. Now he's way too behind. It's very
Well,
bad game
we
decision, I
shall
guess.
see. The thing is, we need to see his opponents punish him for this. If he's not getting punished for his moves, well, it's gonna work, right? It is what it is. We're gonna need to
Wait,
see
he's
if
chopping
GBL
more
is gonna
horses and stuff. Oh, he's planning to attack England and Tunisia.
Okay.
Maybe he has
Okay.
chance with England. Yeah, England is way better target, but there is only problem. There's tiny chokes, so
Yep.
you can't go
Yep.
around.
And still no
And
city from England to the north.
uh,
What? Ancestral whole England coming up here from Henry.
well, it's really
Uh,
popular nowadays, isn't it?
okay. Yeah, everybody wants it. Everybody does it. Yeah, it is what it is.
So
I do see.
I
Yeah,
have a fast question. What is going to happen faster? Will they bring back extra governor title for audience chamber, or they will give Phoenicia its trade route back? It's a long-term question, you know.
I don't think anybody wants to touch Phoenicia, to be honest.
Oh, that's
I
so
agree with
sad.
you. They should actually
Look
get
at
that
this.
trader back.
Phoenicia doesn't have
But
any late game
I
bonuses, and
think
it's
it's
only for
more
cities
likely
now.
that audience chamber is gonna get his
Okay,
government
okay,
title.
okay.
This- yeah.
Because nowadays everyone is playing like it more popular, and I think it's more popular building than audience chamber. Ancestral Hall is more popular than audience chamber. Mm. So maybe they're gonna buff it, or maybe they will nerf Ancestral Hall somehow.
They're
We're
asking
about
me
to have a real
to host
lobby.
M5.
Oh,
We do have Henry over here getting his fertility rights working for him, getting those settlers going. He did finish his ancestral hall, and I gotta say, he's on 16 science with 26 culture. 40 gold a turn. Him and Sabuga and DJs are making a decent amount of gold per turn here. I also see DJs did start up on his Stonehenge, put it from the city of Krakow to the
good.
northwest, and started up on his commercials. Legendary is asking if we should relobby next time to fix the things. Oh, Waldo Strong coming around from Milentovic. Finally, he's getting a settler to the north, and I'm a bit surprised he didn't actually go for another settler over here to the south.
I think not the Hyena is overreacting on everything what's happening on the map. It's like, why do you need this Warlord Throne?
He will
Yeah,
need
okay, I
that's gonna
got
expand on
it,
his
but
maintenance, and he will need to fight Mapuche probably for the remainder of the game. I think Yellowstone is fine actually in this place. I'm more concerned about the lack of cities rather than the
yeah.
Yellowstone though. But I do understand he's kind of torn. He doesn't have a lot of production, so he's kind of torn between choices of what is he gonna get: more settlers, an encampment, a general, shrines, more faith, or horses. Like there's so many things that he needs to get here and so little
So
production
little
to
time,
have it
yeah.
available.
Well, that's the problem. He got extra 2 production. Okay, now it's extra 3 production from his Pantheon, and instead of getting like plus 15 faith, I guess.
Well,
And
yeah, the city in the north is gonna give you more production though.
oh, okay, now
Like what?
I see.
+6 more production. It is.
I think it could be great. Well, it might be a good opportunity for him to play that Pen voice build order and try to wipe Mapuche out, because he could have +4 with that Spain Holy Side, and
Yeah.
and maybe if he haven't missed Crusade, but everything is not going well for not Hyena right now. That's very sad. Look at that! It's 4 horsemen and 2 slingers, and they don't even have gold. They don't have enough gold to upgrade those slingers. It's like
Yeah.
what, 40, 48 per team. It's 2 times less. It's only turn 35, and they already have 2 times less gold. No
Yeah.
more districts from
It's production
China.
though.
Yeah, it's
Gold,
23.
but the production though.
Well, to be honest, now look at this. It was Suguba is playing 3D chess and he's tricking us. So he was aware that China will attack him with those horses,
Yep.
and he decided to rush alliances. so he would have +5 against China, and China with the 10 culture will never reach that point. So he outsmarted him. It was a god hand who led him to that Bengala governor. I guess something like that happened.
Give me a second so I can give them the links.
Okay.
What is it?
That's very weird.
There we go.
Isn't it? It's Saturday, right? It's
Yes.
not. It's not even in the prime time. It should be okay connections. Oh, what exact problem do they have? Like it's desync every turn?
Yes,
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
He dropped 2 times and then he reconnected and he started to desync. I have no idea what the problem
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I think we'll fix it. Okay, it's okay. It's a Civ game. It's fine.
It's he's playing from Brazil though, so the distance might be
Oh,
an
got
issue.
it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Anyway, give me a minute here.
Yeah, sure.
To the toilet.
Yeah, fine. You should have. Oh, his move. Okay. You should have a tactical bottle, guys. When you're having long streams, by playing World of Warcraft raids, when you have no time to a toilet, you should either buy diaper or have a tactical bottle, so you can, relieve yourself in the process of raiding. It's kind of jokes, but to be honest, for some people it's true. That's the funnier. That makes these jokes even funnier because some people actually bought diapers or have the tactical bottle. I should give an advice to Michael. I believe he was playing some MMO. Maybe he's aware of that tactical things. What do you think, guys? Anyway, in my opinion, I have to warn you that Michael have another game. Will cast another game today in the evening, and he was worrying about can he made it if he joined me or I joined him today. But you know what, guys? I believe he is able to get there if we won't have any lags. I think it's turn 54 GG or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right on time to click the button.
Michael, have you ever played in the multiplayer? Oh, I just forgot the name. Like World of Warcraft. Have you ever played World of Warcraft or something like that?
No. Oh, wait, why is
Okay.
Seb saying, what is he hearing? What did you say?
Uh,
What
I,
conversation did
I,
you start, man?
well, I told your viewers about the tactical bottle. When you're raiding like 12 hours straight, you just have no time to toilet, so you must have a tactical
Oh,
bottle.
yes. Yes. Not the tactical bottle, man, a bucket.
Okay.
The straight up
Tactical
bucket, man.
bucket,
We need a
maybe,
bucket.
maybe.
Yes.
So you can,
And I'm still waiting for somebody to invent the tactical chair. You know, you just
Oh,
have a hole underneath and you just
yeah.
drop it like it's hot.
Well, exoskeletons, they're coming, Michael. They're coming. In a couple of years, you'll have one.
With a refill bottle over there for your
Yeah.
juice, like refrigerating and so on. Oh,
You
yes,
know, like in
yes.
Dune, the tactical suit that will convert your fluids to water,
Exactly.
so you can drink them
Man, we need
again.
to recycle everything.
Yeah, sure. Can you recycle human being? Oh God. Can oh my God! No, I should shut up because we're going on the
Let's
dark
stop,
side
let's
of
stop.
this topic. No.
Yes. Okay,
It's
so
funny.
what do we have here? Audience chamber chosen by Ozymandias on Korea. I do notice he did actually start quite well over here. 24 science, 19 culture. He's probably going to get one of the first scientists here. They're starting to pass them
Ooh,
by,
no, they
and looks like
locked it.
Korea is on 3.4. Mapuche on 3 points as well. Hypatia did not get picked up yet. We do have more Seons, and okay, let's see the others. Phoenicia did go ancestral. Poland did go on. Audience chamber for the extra pop. Okay. Do we have Mapuche going for Warlords? No, audience chamber is his choice, or at least he started building it and then he stopped. I do see. Oh no, he did. He did start it. Never mind. It's actually from his capital city over here. Okay. We do have Warlords Throne picked up over here on Spain. Nothing yet. Nothing selected yet. He has a few archers trying to deal with the English warrior.
Wait, is it from capital,
yes?
right? Did we
That's a
Grand
good
Plaza?
question. Yes,
Yeah, it's
yes,
Madrid.
it is
Okay.
from capital. Yes.
Huh.
I'm a bit surprised about the placement, though. I would have thought he's
Yeah,
gonna
I
place
thought
it
it
around here
across the river
somewhere.
with a double campus as buff. What? Why?
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. +2 campus in Cordoba. It's fine like this as well. I'm just like I was
Yeah.
imagining the sim a little bit differently for the late game industrial zones, but I guess you can work those late game industrial zones like this also.
I have doubt about the late game, for
And we'll
this
see.
mob.
We
Yeah,
shall
we'll see. We'll
notice.
see.
Yeah. We do have Ancestral Hall coming up on Henry, and quite a few settlers are coming up from his cities. He's getting a lot of them. And I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
going to go to get one swordsman, which will basically stop the attack of China. One swordsman, maybe two over here. One in the north, one in the south, and that's it.
Two swordsmen, and without general, he can't push through. That's
What is
basically
he?
it.
Yeah, he's going horses, though. Oh, horses will require a little bit of time to get there. Oh, well, we'll see. Now, we do have China with no districts built at all. This is extremely
It's
surprising
so
for me.
expensive for him right now.
Well,
Everyone like having
yeah.
one district and replaced.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no! Whoa! Is he in a dark age?
No, he's golden, but he's so far away from his capital and so close to
um,
his opponent's capital. Right? It is what it is.
well,
We
maybe
do
it's
have.
it's a it'll be fixed with the governor. Maybe he'll get governor, but with the net culture, it's kind of hard to get governor.
Mm,
I don't know. He
yeah.
can't push even archers without. Well, okay, nowadays he can, but can you remember like a year ago or earlier when archers got support bonus? You could defend this push with bare archers, like 2 rows of archers, and you're fine. And it's not.
Yeah.
It's so sad to see. A tiny mistake and you make it even
I
worse.
mean, that wasn't tiny. Yeah. It snowballed into more and more mistakes.
Yes.
Honestly, and this is what happens when you get triggered in the game.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody takes something from you, like a builder or something, and then you just fully focus your efforts to get back at your opponent, it just snowballs into a worse and worse gameplay overall, unfortunately. And you need to take your time. You need to play it properly. You need to center yourself. Do some yoga.
You have to stay cold-blooded. No, don't trigger, guys. Don't trigger on the trolls in the internet.
Yeah.
It's only make it worse, and they'll will be happy. The Korea has the really good strats, and he even played commercial hubs, as you can see in Yangsan. There is a commercial hub, actually 2 of them already. I believe it was discounted. And the only problem with the Korean build here that his neighbor have no naval city, coastal city yet. So maybe he'll have one, and it's really good.
He does on the
No,
west
no,
side.
Korea has, but his ally.
Oh, Kublai, Jen.
Yeah, Kublai should settle
maybe
some
this
of
one.
them.
Maybe this one. But
Let's hope
honestly,
for.
that's
Let's
like the
hope for.
worst place that he could place it. Like, the best cities over here are to the north and to the south. The east one is so weak.
It's okay with the long. Come on. It's okay with the long.
But you just
if you had districts,
how low his culture is. Do you
Yeah.
think he's gonna get to a lot of how to say culture points in the next wave? I don't think so.
Oh, it's
And not
Moksha
denying his
City with
Plaza
the
is denying
three
him
pop
getting the
cities.
Moksha second, getting the culture, and yeah, it just snowballs after this. Anyway, I don't wanna take a look at that anymore. Let's move forward because it feels like there's a lot of negativity there. Let's move on something like more positive. Mapuche and Basil. What's gonna happen over here? We do have Moksha coming up over here. El Pingana settling in Puel Mapu, where he did manage to get to one of these +4 campuses. And as you can see, his science numbers are quite good, 21 and 29. We do have 41 production. I gotta say, I was expecting a little bit more. He has a 5th settler being sent to the east, and
no,
he did it again.
Okay, what I think what is gonna happen that Basil might try to attack Mapuche with his unique units, but Mapuche will have +5 that time, and most likely he'll have +5 till the turn 70 to 75 or something, till the third age. But maybe who is that? Not there. Who's this? Milentovic will erase himself even harder and will go for a dark age, so he would have Twilight Valor. I guess it's available in the
Yeah.
medieval era. So maybe with the Twilight Veiler, he can try to push Mapuche with the Tagmas, but it does looks like he won't be able to even perform this extremely aggressive strategy because he lost Crusade to Poland. So his and because there is no Crusade, I believe that is why Mapuche is so certain in his build order and he's going for the Simic governor building. Governor,
Yeah.
let's call it. Damn, always forgot their names, but you got me, I guess. So his plan is to outsim Milinkovic, and that's basically it. And he can do this easily with this science income. He still haven't used the policy card, recorded history, I guess, or scripture. I can't remember, but he haven't that double bonuses yet. So maybe he will have them in a few turns. It's turn 36 only, and we were betting on what 50 signs turn 40. I was betting on. I believe he'll have this, and without any campuses, no campuses for Milinkovic yet. But okay, maybe he'll get more culture, but no culture from him also. And I'm really curious: will he build temples? When will he build temples?
Yeah. I'm thinking right now about what you said, and I was thinking maybe Mapuche is not gonna get his second golden. He might
Ooh.
go dark as well.
Oh, okay, that might be an interesting thing to play. So he would get third golden, where the spine will be golden also, or something. Oh,
Mm.
I don't
Yep.
know. It's some sort of mind games that I'm not good at it. I just, I'm a simple man. I have a plan and I'm following it.
You apply it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did have an extra thing over here. What is it? Oh, we didn't. Oh no! Why did Poland didn't get his third one? Oh, he's just waiting over there with the apostle to get the extra belief. Okay.
Because wait,
Yeah.
maybe
And
no. Ah, he
yes.
got 5 beliefs and he wants to spread it. Okay, got it. Yeah, he upgraded
I
apostle. As you can see, he has 5 charges.
yeah.
And he's going to spread religion. And because Krakow is not a Moshe city, it's not going to convert any other city by just passive faith.
To be honest, this is not a good religion to spread.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I don't know why he need this. What does he have there? It's a crusade and oh,
reliquaries.
and the reliquaries. Yeah, but okay, maybe they have relic, but no, the only holy site is in the Krakow. So
Yep. Maybe he's just gonna spread it to his own cities and that's it. Which is kind of
yeah, it
feels
does
like
looks like
it
he.
was an expensive apostle over there to do that.
Oh no, he spread 2 times and then he evangelized belief because you need 3 charges to evangelize, and he does have 5 because of promotion.
Yep.
So I think
That's
that's
good.
what's gonna
That's good.
happen. But
I'm
it's kind
waiting
of
to see
weird.
the team plus. Okay, there we go.
There's a lot of interesting moves happening this game that I was not prepared for. Oof.
I do have to say we see Hanging Gardens coming up in Krakow. He's putting up multiple commercials over here. We got Legenden going for Samarkand to the west side. So yeah, it looks like he's going to take a city state after all. That's the only city state that he can actually take in his adjacency. We do have China going against Phoenicia with these horses, and it
Right.
looks like he's going to try to do some damage over here against his opponent a bit late in the game. I do
Yeah.
have to point out Long C is probably not going to flip. He's going to get the next population and he's going to have a monument there, so it's going to stabilize. Big question what's going to happen here. We do have already Henry with a horse, and he's going to be fine.
Okay,
He's
can
going to
he
put
even
plug the
push
choke and
through
it's fine.
this warrior? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, can you mouse over with the horse so that we can see the strength difference? I think that warrior can even hold that horses for a quite long time.
Nah,
It's
no,
36.
two
Okay,
hits
it's
and he dies.
26 only. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, it's
only in
not a heal.
Rainforest Hills, or I should say Forest Hills, warriors can actually hold. In other
Yeah,
locations,
yeah.
they can't.
Yeah, I thought maybe there is at least heal over there, but no heals. Okay.
No, no, nothing. We do have Henry with a quadrim here, able to do some shots that they're going to get returned on, and we do see the finally the Chinese settlers are starting to get over here. He's trying to put it a little bit further away from the coast, so he's not gonna incur the wrath of England here. Thank you so much, Maniac, by the way. Also, Jam the Window, is it a settler snatch? I think actually, we think China lost a settler. Like he was at some point like behind, and he didn't have 3 cities when everybody did have like 3 or 4 cities, and we think one of his settlers got taken away. We're very, and this is going to be a topic for discussion probably for the next part of the game as well. Although I don't really want to hammer this out, but yeah, we gotta say it out right. China put a city very far away, spent so much time to actually get that city over there, lost a lot of tempo, and not only that he lost the settler, then he lost the tempo with this. Now he then built a lot of horses, which we're gonna need to see if there's gonna be any good return from them. So it is up in the air over here how Suvorov is gonna get back to relevancy in the game. That's something that you really need to judge every game if you're gonna erase yourself like this. Like, okay, sure, you got a setback, but do you want to go like full in on that setback, or you can try to catch back up? Anyway, Harbor's coming up over here. Madrid did choose to go Ancestral Hall. He does have religious settlements, and he could settle the north quite nicely. In city states, we didn't talk about city states. What do we have? Zanzibar, Samarkand, Mogadishu, and Hanza coming up for the commercial bonuses. Kumasi, the only one for culture. We do have La Venta, Vatican City, and Nazca coming up for the religious bonuses. This is going to be very nice for Poland. We're gonna need to see what if he is actually gonna try to max out that culture, sorry, faith.
Oh, he's going for
Well, he's
Coliseum.
not. He's not.
He's going
actually.
for Coliseum.
Yeah,
Gdansk.
he's.
It's not even the Magnus city.
Man.
You know, you build Coliseum where you can chop, not where Magnus is, right?
I do have to mention this is not the usual Poland opening that we're used to seeing. This is a little bit different than the normal meta on Poland. And I guess we're going to see if he's going to get what he needs at the correct moment in time. Now, gold looks like it's preferred. We do have a lot of trade routes. We're probably going to see also him going for culture, I think. He might be designated culture
Yeah,
generator over here.
It was quite
Oh my
popular
gosh, we did it
thing
again.
to rush Coliseum with Poland because you can have free chopsters, like free builders with the monumentality, and you can chop it. But
Yeah.
after that, you'll build a few theatrical squares, and you're getting like 50, 60, 70 culture early in the game. With that move, and you rush and get hussars. But does he have any enemies around him? I believe he's not. It looks like he's surrounded by allies. So maybe
Yeah,
Coliseum is
yeah,
not the
that's what I'm saying.
greatest thing. He's doing great with the commercial house because he can be a good trading partner for both of his allies. But I don't know. It's why
I mean, he
Coliseum?
can go culture. He can go culture victory
Yeah.
here.
Oh
He's
yeah.
safe
Okay.
from everybody.
Well, maybe they're trying. He'll go culture because there is no specific cultured saves now, and there is no rush for writers. So he's kind of okay with that, and with the externals he'll have, or maybe Magnus
Yeah.
internals. I don't know. I've seen Magnus. Maybe it hasn't promotion that it does have that promotion. So he'll build that theatrical squares as a second or third districts eventually. I don't know, but they do need gold, and what he's doing is kind of okay for the team. He's playing partially support role, and it's good one. It's awesome actually because Poland is really good, and as a training partner with the Sukonnica, that gives you extra production, as I remember with the externals, right? Isn't it? I
Yeah.
believe it is.
We're gonna have a sub,
Or is it
and
extra
it's
gold?
Hannibal.
Oh, okay. I don't know who this is.
It's a member from Gold by Library.
Uh-huh.
KC member, I believe, also on
Okay.
CPL. And
Oh.
he needs a few minutes to actually take the bet off. So I guess we got time to actually stretch our legs and come back in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. So let's do this.
Yeah.
While that's happening, I believe I can fix mic. Or is it voice? Ah. One, two. Okay, I guess it's worked perfectly. Now I have to check Michael here. Yeah, it works perfectly. So we can, I don't know, we can talk about anything or we can just stretch our legs. Do you guys have any questions? So, DMC52 was asking, is it me who's talking that well English? In English? No, it was Michael. It was Michael. I'm just here learning some stuff because it's really cool to have someone who can talk English better than you and you trying to keep up with his speed, his talking speed. I believe Michael muted me right now, but he's not. So maybe Michael's. Oh no, she surely have this music on. Maybe he's not. Anyway, you know what? I think with this sub game will go way smoothly. I hope it will go way smoothly, and I don't like Michael is super optimistic about not Hyena's chances, but once again I have to talk about Swarm gameplay. It's really hard to play when you lose the settler, but you should never go full URL unless you know that it will benefit you. Of course, it's a good idea to try to destroy someone, but it's way too far at this situation. Dido is way too far, and Dido is not the very best opponent to fight. So I don't think that he can, it's already obvious that he can't push with dead horses and with his amount of science and culture without uh, any district done. It's really hard to talk about how can he get out of that. There is of course one way, which you can just go for cities, and we'll have a real lobby here. So he lost a city, but you can play as a man and build few more cities because it was an accidental. It was an accident. It's not like someone is pushing you, and most likely naval thieves don't really want to push you. Don't really want. They'd like to harass you with a couple of units, but nothing more, and you eventually will survive with that. And what he's doing is making even worse. He's of course now building few more settlers, so he could even come back with a good trade routes from Korea. From Korea, he could have good trade routes with Korea, but decided not to. That's very sad. And it's not only hurt him, but it also hurts Korea. So he was like, okay, I'm going for commercials. We'll have trade routes. We'll have visa banking policy cut, and eventually will benefit both from that trading. But China will not have that trade routes. And if he built a city over there, it will be a city with a +3 gold per turn and +0 extras. So that's not very good. It's not very good one. He might place Rain instead of Lang there.
Oh, it's a relobby.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
real lobby.
Can't get in.
Oh, I believe they're not that fast.
See.
Do you have a predictions? Or is
A
it
prediction?
is it too early
A
to make a
prediction up?
predictions?
I put it I put
Okay.
it up. Let me see what the viewer said. Let me first get the link for them, and then.
Is
Okay,
it is
there
it
we go.
is it too late to vote? I believe it is.
Yes, it is too late. Oh my
Oh no.
god. Oh, I think this is only one-sided, man. Gold by library, 97%,
Oh
90,000
no.
points got put into this, and somebody is trying to win big. Actually, somebody. There are like 6 voters that actually put a few points on not Hyena. Maybe they can win big. I see how it is. They're going for the long chance over here. Okay, okay.
Yeah, they can. Like, they definitely can win that points, but maybe in the next game, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Would you like
I
somebody else
have no,
progressive?
I have really low. Like it's like 96%. It's a 4% that the not Hyena
Yeah.
win. Yeah,
Ah, okay, okay.
it's like yeah. I think I have the same vibes with that. So I don't really believe I'm not Hyena right now. It's really hard for Kublai to do something. Maybe, of course, maybe no one will care of him, and he eventually builds cities. Will generate good amount of gold with Korea. I hope for that, and maybe Basil can push Mapuche there somehow. I still do have some hopes in that. But if Basil can't push, and nothing will change here. Nothing will change the tides. Eventually, GBL
He
will
really
win.
needs to nail the timing on that one, on that push
Yeah.
over there. Like there's like so many things that need to happen for him to get that
Mhm.
push going. General, something to give him extra bonuses, like you said, Dark Age, for example, to get the extra +5. Get the taxes straight from his ally. Get everything he can on those units, so he can push. And a lot of them. He needs a lot of units. I do have to say, one viewer did ask us if he can join on the commentary. I have no issue with that. He's been with us before,
Okay.
but he's afraid. He's afraid that the game will
Well,
end too quickly.
well, you shouldn't be afraid. The game will end too quickly.
Yeah. Kick.
Okay,
No
okay.
fear.
I'm just
No
joking.
fear.
Just joking. Come on, guys. I do believe in that push against Mapuche. I do believe that if I don't know, it's my only hope. You know,
Yeah.
Basil,
We'll
you're my
see.
only
We'll see.
hope.
We'll see how this ends.
Maybe even Spain can outseam everyone. He does have really good lands. Maybe he can just, build like 15 cities of gold and dominate them out with the GDRs in the 11 hours. Huh? Think about
Yeah,
it.
Spain and Sejong actually have good positions over there, both of them. That's
Yep.
a good question if they can actually pull this off. And of course, if their allies are just derailing into their opponents, as you see, well, Kublai Khan China is trying to derail into both England and Dido at the same time, the two gold generators. He's not really doing that much damage though. I think Dido will have enough production to keep up with this, and we're probably going to see the same thing happening from England, which is a little bit unfortunate for their plans over
Mm-hmm.
there.
Well,
And
I think
I
England
really,
has a easier target. England is an easier target, but
yeah,
it's way too late for that. It's way too late for that. It's about turn 40, and eventually people will have that. Like normal horse rush timing is turn 20, 24, 26 when you start building horses, chopping them, and by turn 32 your next opponent cities. And what we saw, it was not exact the same thing.
yeah. I do think Age of Steam, though, late game, is an extremely dangerous machine.
Let's
If
see.
he plants his cards right over here, and if he gets everything going, he should be more powerful than Spain.
Of
And they're also
course,
close
of
to each
course.
other. They're
Yeah.
relatively close to each other here.
Well, Age of Steam is an absolute unit. She's one of the best Civs and one of my favorites. I really
Yeah.
like the Age of Empires, but Age of Steam is doing the same but better. like 30% better, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Zero still needs to build his ancestral hall and get those going. Looks like he's also getting his holy site prayer projects, so he can get a religion for his opponent to convert. And by the looks of it, we got common training projects coming from Milontovic with Warlord's Throne. One thing that I did notice on Poland over here, but I didn't mention, if he's not going to get a lot of faith generation per turn, and he's not, he actually he has 27 faith a turn over here. Is barely getting him through the first monumentality. No, he's going to have an issue getting those units up with Grandmaster Chapel. I think he could have actually, they could have finished the game much faster if they did manage to get to those units to attack into either a
Can he
double
attack
attack
someone?
Byzantium,
Oh, yeah.
Byzantium or Korea. Well, Korea in the south does have like one tile chokes, but to be honest, that's exactly what wing hussars are made for, to push through one tile chokes.
They either can
It's
push
so
your
good.
units or they can just make more damage, and you'll find yourself in a quite chicken situation.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. I do notice China pushing through Phoenicia's territory here. We do have forces coming up from the cities of Phoenicia, and he's probably going to put them really quickly to defend this. He does need at least 3 of them in a line so he can properly defend against the horses. The archers are in the forest, but they do get 2 shot by the horses regardless of the hill forest.
They're not in a fortified position yet. You can check other or other archer that they're in a fortified position.
Nah, they're all dying.
They're all dying. Okay.
Yeah,
but there will be a few horses, and if the okay, he's doing that. Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah, we did have a sub over here. Hannibal did join instead of Sabuga because Sabuga had problems with his internet or something. He was dropping every turn or every other turn. And now we do see the line of defense did get changed. Hannibal is putting the horses in front so he can have more defense, while this archer is not going to be taken out now. Only 1 unit can actually attack into it.
This archer's...
forest fire over here.
Forest fire, yeah, that's...
Yeah. Okay, finally, we got the next wave of settlers coming up from Suvorov. He's trying to get into the lands of England, building up his warrior count. Iron working coming up in 3 turns. Do they even have iron? Yes.
Yeah. He does have
has.
iron right next to his capital on the first radius or second.
Yeah, but he never improved that.
Well, that's not a point. That's not a problem. You know what?
He has 2 of them.
Once again, I bring China in our conversation. Actually, China did everything right. He bought builders, but he chopped horses instead of settlers. That's the problem, I guess. He could have, played well, and with the he could be way more useful for his teammates than this push. It's really hard terrain, when you're doing this with the flatlands or it might work, but here it's 1 tile chokes. It's really hard. Yeah, you see the damage from the... Oh, it's in Quadririmo, but oh no, it's not gonna happen on this tile. Maybe he can go around, and he's about to squeeze through this path. No, he's moving back.
He's trying. And one mention that I do have to add to what you said over there: always count the tiles. Like if you want to get an attack going against somebody, you need to count how many turns you're gonna need to spend on your units to actually get to your opponent, because it saves you so much trouble. If it's maybe like 5-6 turns, that's a viable attack. If it's more than 8, that's not a viable attack. That's way too long to get to your opponent, and especially thinking about like reinforcements, roads, and stuff like that. It makes so much of a difference.
It looks like they lost Hunza, or is it Unza, and they're trying to take it to China, right? Well, at least he's moving his horses there.
Yeah, finally he's moving there, and this, I guess, it would be nice to have an extra city for China. He's gonna get some return out of these horses, since he did get some return out of Phoenicia building units also, instead of getting more settlers out. Phoenicia is also quite a machine when he starts spreading these cities all over the place. Now we do
He's doing
have
great, but
Byzantium actually putting a city on the coast on the north, and that will allow him to trade with Spain. They're gonna trade on double continents over here. Madrid, Seville are on the other continent, so they can trade cap to cap on different continents.
oh, there's
Okay,
a
we
lot
do
of
have
gold.
Legendon getting that settled to the east side, getting his fifth city out a bit late, I gotta say. In-camera training project coming up from him and his opponent Byzantium. Both of them are getting these generals. China trying to get a general, and nobody else in the game
And
is
that's it,
doing that.
right? So it's a builder's time, I guess, for Mapuche. He's making a lot of them.
Yeah. The moment though, Hannibal is exploding with science and culture. 27 and 45 culture coming up from Hannibal. Looks like that Moksha is not that bad, to be honest.
It's
Like
awesome. Come
pen
on.
brush and voice, Moksha, yeah, doesn't look bad. It doesn't have the production though. He's only on 55, but I guess he's gonna spam out so many cities. It should be fine.
Yeah, well, the cons here that he'll lose settler every single time he build a he'll lose a population every single time he'll build a settler with a
Yeah.
Magnus. Now it's super cool for Daido. But it's still like 7 pops, it's really big city and it's okay for him.
I think the last thing we were on were the city states, right? I
Yeah.
think we talked about the gold, we talked about the faith. Buenos Aires with Johannesburg actually showing up big for the industry. Both of them are quite strong. We do have Kumasi as the single culture city state. And I don't see any science city state in the game. No science city state in the game. Okay, so I guess culture it is then.
Yeah,
We do have Poland, like you said, the spreading that religion, Gdansk and Roklo. And let's see if next turn he's actually going to evangelize the religion here with the
that's
apostle
very weird of usage. So he spent like what 90
on
production
Stonehenge.
or it's 180 production. Just it's 90
Yeah,
production
so
on his
90. Yeah.
Stonehenge, and he instead of evangelizing his belief, he's spreading it, but it gives him nothing, absolutely nothing. He doesn't have a second holy site anywhere. So what the point of all of these actions? I'm just surprised. Maybe he's planning to spend even more face on another uh, prophet, so he can get like Zen meditation or something. Oh no, he can't get Zen meditation already, right?
Yeah, I don't think he can.
He can. Oh yeah,
Well, no, I don't think he can. Spain
yeah.
got Jesuit and stewardship, by the way. And here, no. So it's, well, honestly, I don't remember
I think
the
Zen
classification
meditation
of
is
the
the
belief.
first one, and he probably can't take it. So I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
really
think he
understand
can with
why does
this.
he need this faith to be there? It's
Good
very
question.
expensive. It's very expensive. Maybe he just planned to boost theatral square, so it will be a +3 theatral square in Gdansk, maybe even +4. But that's basically it, and it's not very cost efficient. From another hand, he's building Sukonissas everywhere, and all his allies is
You
about to
mean
have an
in
amazing trade
Krakow?
routes. Yeah, it will be
This one?
+4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It will be big. Actually, plus
Oh,
over
it's a
here. Yeah,
it's
it will
on.
be big.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get Colosseum, I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure, in Gdansk. He does have 3, 4 chops to use over there, but he only has Moksha inside, and he's still using internals. I did also notice the Sukenitsas are coming out from his commercial, so he's gonna get more bonuses on those trade routes. There are quite a few units over here from Byzantium, and I don't see actually Mapuche building a lot of them. To be honest, it looks like Byzantium is still playing this a little bit more passively than we are used to seeing Byzantium. And even if he can actually do quite a bit of damage into Mapuche, he's not going. He's not going for it.
Yeah, he
I'm
can't
a
right now. I
bit
guess
surprised
Mapuche has
about this
+5.
setter, though. Very surprised about Willy Mapu. I was totally expecting him to go for the stone.
Well,
But
on a
anyway,
stone, it's
it is
not
what
that
it is.
safe as well. I think it's better, but Byzantium can push you, and it's really easy to kill it with the catapults across the lake. But yeah, I
So
thought
we
he'll
see it.
settle there.
These are rainforest hills. You can put 2
Yeah.
catapults and kill Willy
No, I
Mapu.
mean not this one. Oh yeah, you're right about that. You're right as well. Right. I don't know. It's a lot of unusual or unexpected moves from both of the teams. in this game, and that's make this game is more interesting.
That's why we like the game,
Yeah,
man. That's why we like the game, because we always see something new. We always see the players adapting according to their preferences, according to the land, according to the civs. It's always something new, something new, something new. We do have Samarkand taken down. Looks like Mapuche is gonna get a free city here, 246 right now. He's gonna get his encampment training project next turn and gonna recruit a general of his own. Looks like nobody's getting to deny these.
and even more
And
cities
I do
here.
have to mention a big part of this game, like an insane amount of part, like 60% or more of this game is your ability to adapt to the land rather than your ability to play a civilization or go against your opponent or be on timing attacks and so on. It just makes so much of a difference.
Yep. And it's easier adapt to your lands when it has 4-3 tiles, like in Spain, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
5 cities for Spain only. I thought it like have 7. It already has 7, but no, it's only 5. It's about to hit Levant. Why? It's good for
Yeah,
Basil.
that's a 50. That's a
It
free
is
city.
very weird. Yeah, but
Fine.
Basil had like 3 holy sites with the shrines in there, and like having few invoids in Levanta would benefit him hardly. But why kill it?
Yeah.
Well, it's always a
They're,
city.
they're
I
just
agree
killing
with
them.
that.
They're killing
Yeah.
them. Yeah. It's a city. It is what it is. They're taking it down. I've actually talked so much about this. I kind of got tired of saying, "Why are you killing the city states, man?
Yes.
Get the benefits out of them." But no, the players just wanna, say they see free city, it is good. It's fine. Free city is a good city. Whatever happens, so it is what it is.
I
We
think
do
it's
have,
post Civ
yeah,
5 syndrome, you know, when you could have only 3-4 cities in a Civ 5, and in Civ 6 you can have like 12. So you want to have them all. That
yes,
is why they're taking
everything,
them.
get
By the way, the
everything.
game is really cool balanced. I really like maybe it's a bit too late to talk about it, but I really like how the game balancing itself without any penalties. So you can of course build 24 cities, but it's not very efficient, you know. So eventually player sticks like with a 8 to 12 cities in general, and it's a really
Yeah,
cool one. So other games, what they do, they like you can build more than 5, you can build more than 3 cities like in the Civ 5, but this one is way better, and its own rules, making keeping you from just spamming cities
yeah.
unstoppably. It's really cool. It's really cool game balance and design. I really enjoyed it. Oh,
I
it's a surprise
I
walls.
am
Well,
amazed. I am amazed about what Hansa did to
yeah.
China over here.
Oh, it's not his day. It's not his day.
It's not, definitely not his day. Oh my god. It built walls with 22 strength, and now all
Yeah.
of these horses are gonna need to spend a lot of health to actually get that back.
Yeah.
At least
Meanwhile,
he has some promotions on the horses, so maybe that.
no. Meanwhile, Samarkand, lol, I don't even need walls. I don't even need warriors. It was like maybe when it was like what 15 city defense in Samarkand
Yeah.
when Mapuche took it.
We do have a comment over here about Civ 5. Baraklov is saying that it was so hard to get a city state in Civ 5. Is that true? I don't remember I haven't played it in like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know,
they
8 years.
spammed a lot of units, and you have to. Well, with that mod that I mentioned earlier, it's
Yeah.
a bit easier because there is some extra bonuses for you. Like I don't remember, but maybe you get bonus against city states, or you get extra spearmen with the
Okay.
aggressive perks. I don't remember how it's called, but if you play, you know what I mean. Like there was tradition, there was liberty, and the third one for the military aggression. And with that mod, you get extra units or something against city states, and you can actually take it. But in vanilla, it is really hard because you have to spam units. It's not that
Yeah.
super hard, but it's kind of challenging. And the point is, you don't really need that because you lose like what 20% of your culture with each city. So it's like,
Hmm.
is it even worth it? Because with each city, as I remember, all culture things cost 20% more. So it's kind of not very profitable to spam cities there, and you spend instead of building cultural features like wonders or monuments. You build units called city-state. You have 2 city-states with no culture, and your culture tree is even more expensive. And you're like, oh my god, what have I done with my empire?
I see. Well, I also noticed we do have Korea building up pyramids over here, 2 turns away from finishing, getting his theater squares instead of commercials. This was the question mark I had, if it's
Well,
gonna go this way or not.
he had 2
He has, I
discounted.
think, 2 of them are getting pre-placed.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
see.
having discounts. He's playing discount build. He got 2
Yep.
discounted commercials, and now he's going for double discounted threshold squares. It's kind of cool one. You'll get everything, not like a super numbers, like not like 60 science, but you'll get something like 40-40, and it's okay with the discount build. Discount build is really balanced.
Hey, we actually get Subur over here to be on 5 cities with 16 science
Ah.
and 23 culture. And he's starting to get back. But unfortunately, he can't take Hansa anymore. Like Chevy Chiriz started to pop out of that city. So many archers. Oh my god, this is just so bad for him. This is unfortunate, very unfortunate for him. Unlucky.
And you know what's going
We
to happen? Mapuche in the Golden Age is about to wreck him. He's about to attack his city of Suvorov. You see that 3 horses? They are not just chilling there. I believe he's going to
Yes, they
raid
are.
him. Yeah.
No, they are.
Oh,
They're
he should
chilling.
definitely raid. He should at least kill a couple of units of Suvorov, because Suvorov doesn't have any military bonuses, and Mapuche should have +5. And China is in the Golden Age, as I remember, right?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna wait for Battle Raiders.
Maybe it's not. They're not that far actually. Where are they? It's apprenticeship.
He's in apprenticeship right now, and civil
Oh,
service
it's
coming up in
47.
2.
It's 47 science, 50 science already. Okay,
Yeah.
he's definitely got them in the 10 turns, and then China will suffer. Luckily for not Hyena, China doesn't have a lot of improved tiles, so that won't be that very efficient Malons there.
Oh, he did manage to get 2 generals over here, Shunzu
Mm.
and Hannibal Barca. And
Oh,
by the looks of it, we do have him putting down Terracotta Army. He's probably gonna try to get all of these horses that he's pumping out of his cities with the +1 promotion, so they get faster to +2. We do have him with Victor established in Huili Mapu. Byzantium did put a few units right in front of his cities here, but I think the horses of Mapuche right now can definitely withstand an attack. No, there aren't that many yet, but he will get to that magical number. I also see DGS is spamming out wonders. Colosseum, 3 turns, he got hanging, he got Stonehenge, he's gonna get a Padana over here next to Krakow. That will make this a +6 theater square. And I do see him getting a few swordsmen. They're probably preparing also for the Golden Age, and that's coming in, I should say the next era. In 10 turns, we're gonna see the players need to get to that level. Hey, we got a raid. Hello there, Papa Chilling. Thanks so much for the raid over here. I gotta say, we're watching a game from the CWC Season 8 between Not Hyena and GBL. We're also co-casting, and thanks to, by the way, Kachika's kind move over here to have a co-cast. I do want to give a big shout out to him and that he wanted to let us see this game with him.
I was glad to cast with someone. It's really cool to cast with someone who knows English better than you, and I'm learning a lot from you and your streams. You
Oh,
you
thank
can
you.
spot the difference. Like we casted last year,
Yep,
and
yep.
it was terrible, and I'm really ashamed of it. But it does looks
It's
like I'm
fine.
getting better with each cast, and it's really cool to cast with someone who like can speak English properly. It's cool. It's cool, mate.
I'm still learning myself. I had the same problem when I started casting in English like 3 years ago. Just the fact that I was forced to string together phrases like first of all sentences and then phrases. It just was a bit challenging, a bit challenging. But yeah, you learn by doing. You keep on doing, you keep on doing, and you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, well, hope in 3 years I can talk as good as you, Michael. You're a really good one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're improving. You're improving. You have a very thick
Working.
accent, I guess. I gotta say.
Oh,
I don't know if my accent is that thick, but oh man, oh man.
oh.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not
Okay.
bad. It's your thing. It's just
I'm trying. I'm
it's
trying my
easily
best.
recognizable.
I'm trying my best. They told me I sound like Australian.
Yeah,
Is it an insult
man.
in
I
English
can't
word?
tell apart. By the way, Damodar from a flying toilet. This is
Oh.
so weird for me. Like if they both talk in the same chat, I have problems telling them apart.
Oh. Well,
So
the main thing when people are talking is that you can understand their words. So if you can, that's good. Anyway, let's back to the game.
yep. No, Raventa did die very quickly by zero. Much more efficient attack over here against that city center. It's much better to actually hit it fast and hit it good with a lot of strength than sending a few units one at a time and declaring war. We do
Sabula
not
gets
have his
Sabati, right?
Mapuche units
We
yet
have now
move
Hannibal.
in. And looking at the tech side over here, we do have castles coming up in 4. So this
Oh
is
no,
the,
it's 4 turn. Oh. So is
this
it
is the
4
moment.
turn still GG or what?
Sorry?
4 turn still the GG?
Yes.
I guess. Like
You think Castles is gonna be the GG moment?
I don't know. Not castles itself, but Malans. You know, Malans in the Chinatown. There are 3 pre-builds next to the China cities. So it
Well,
might be an
we'll
issue
see.
here.
If they do
That
manage to hit
they
Suvorov
quite
and
strong.
break him, yeah, that's gonna be very tough for him to handle. The singlet doesn't have the red coat though, and I don't see him actually getting a lot of units. I think he's more interested in just spamming out cities rather than anything else. He's already on 2, 4, 6, 8, and I do see a ninth also coming out somewhere in the southwest. He can. He can put more cities in the north as well. Doesn't actually need to care about Spain that much. Even with religious settlements, I gotta say, this is something that is really frustrating to me to see when somebody picks up religious settlements and doesn't get to use it. And I know there are some opinions that yes, you still get like extra tiles with every city, and yes, you do get more production towards your settlers, which makes you make them faster. But if you're not spamming them, like if you're not actually getting 9, 10, 12 cities very quickly, why would you go religious settlements?
Oh come on! It's awesome. It also gives you more tiles. You know, it's plus 50% to city grow, city spread.
Yeah,
It's like extra gold. You know.
yeah, I totally get what you mean. But it's like the main focus of it is that ability to spam out settlers rather than the others. Like you're focusing on the secondary effects and not the primary effect.
For me, primary effect is gold.
Gold. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, we do need to see the missionaries of Spain. Looks like he's actually starting to spread his religion, and I gotta say, I do like his idea of going Jesuit and stewardship. Even though he's wait, he's actually gonna generate a decent amount of. Well, is he? Oh, with his trade routes, he's generating a decent amount of faith, so he can actually use that Jesuit to buy out stuff in his campuses. He's going to get more science, more culture. At the moment, he's not really keeping up with Henry Gendon, but he's there. He's there. 33 science, 36 culture.
I
Pen
believe he's
Russian
just
boys.
not using
It's the
policy
city
card.
count that makes a difference here. Because later on, when Age of Steam is going to get his industrial zones going, that's going to, there we go. We just see the first one pop down. This is gonna go totally different over here. Yeah. This whole dynamic of having so many cities with industrial zones is gonna explode.
Age of Steam is awesome. I'm in love with her.
Yes,
it's so perfectly. It's a perfect Civ, you know. It's perfect Civ
Papa, chillin'. This is the best Torres del Paine that we have seen in a very long time. Very long time.
It's an amazing. It's an amazing. I'm not like really happy how he played it with the holy site opening. It could be. I think it could benefit him more with the campus opening, like double campus discount, blah blah blah. But still, if Byzantium can convert him and achieve something on the Mapuche front, it's totally worth it what he did. And this Torres del Paine is absolute giga chat here. It's the best tourist ever. I've never seen this good. Eventually, it's like 4-0.
Oh, look at this. Byzantium and Korea did set up cities on the coast. He
Yeah,
will get to trade at some point.
unfortunately.
I do see commercials coming out from Nico
Oh,
Media. He
okay.
got to 2467 series. So Byzantium definitely not giving up on this.
Oh,
Milantovic is
don't
trying to
get
get
me
back in
wrong.
the game here for his teammates. Ozymandias also 45 science with 50 culture, 101 production. We do have him with 35 gold a turn. And on the well, I do mention the gold button because on the other side, these numbers are insane. Like -6 on Legenden, sure, he's pumping out an army, but then 57, 94, and 60. And I gotta mention Hannibal did already start to send those trade outs externally towards his ally over here. I'm a bit surprised that Poland didn't get a coastal city. You know, like he could have settled the MTW for him. And
Oh,
what
he
is it?
finally found the way. Yay!
He found a way. Oh my god, man.
Unfortunately,
Suvorov got
no.
in. He's gonna get the. He got his revenge.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
revenge of the Suvorov. This is it, man.
It sounds like a comical movie. Revenge
I
of the
know, right? The
Suvorov.
revenge of the Suvorov. This is it. This is happening.
Okay,
Oh,
you
finally, he got in.
destroyed my game. I pillage your mine.
Yeah.
Now we're even, and I can go back home.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't pillage coastal tiles with regular units.
I don't think he's actually gonna take cities though. That's a question for my
He
chat.
might
It
try,
doesn't
but
look
he's
like
not succeed.
Carthage is.
You know, he will
Yeah,
have
it's
3
strong.
horses. He might try to, but probably not. They'll just buy the boat.
By the way, are you using push to talk or are you using voice activation?
I start using push to talk because it
Can you
was
like
not.
switch to the other one?
Yeah, I
Oh my
switched
god,
it.
you like sometimes you have your high volume, sometimes you have very low volume, and it's
Oh,
like
that's
up and down,
weird.
up and down.
I think something got changed. Maybe I got Windows update or something because my mic didn't work at the beginning of the stream. If you noticed that,
Oh,
yeah, and
okay. Yeah, I
maybe
did notice.
settings just wrong, and I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do right now, and I have to fix it later. Maybe I can switch back. It was okay
Yeah,
at
just turn it off. Yeah, it was fine. Just turn it off. Like switch to voice activation. It's fine.
Okay, I'll go back. Yes.
Just don't. I don't know. Make weird noises. You know,
I'm
battery
trying
noises over
to.
here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm trying to not
Yeah,
to make weird noises. It's just
yeah,
it just happens sometimes. Like I'm drinking water
yeah.
sometimes. You can hear it.
Hey, look at that. We actually have somebody like a specialist in the Civ 5 scene over here. Frank the Tank. Good evening, sir. Frank the Tank is actually playing, if you can imagine, very competitive games in Civ 5. And I watched a bit of his stream earlier. Well, to be honest, I can't really make sense of a lot of it because it's quite different than Civ 6. But he was playing over there on a naval map on Civ 5. And did you know, Kacheka, did you know
Maybe.
they actually have Saturdays and Sundays competitions going on in Civ 5?
Well, I was aware that there is some tournaments, but I didn't know that they do them every weekend.
Yeah, they're doing it. And Frank the Tank is one. Like, if you want to watch some Civ 5 content, there you go. Frank the Tank is the
he
man.
still on your stream right now?
Yeah.
Does he know Sirius?
Let me give
Does
you
he know Sirius?
That's a good question, actually. Frank, do you know Sirius? Good evening, sir.
Because I know the Sirius is the big guy here.
Okay.
In our region. Is Sirius a good player or not? If he knows him.
He's a big guy because you know the guy. Okay,
No,
that's the question.
yeah.
That's the question. Is he actually high over there? Man, I did talk at some point with somebody. I don't want to mention the name or something, but I was at at a party with my friends, and they were asking me what I do, and I told them what I do, like game commenting for like Civ 6, and then I'm in the multiplayer community. And to be honest, like CPL is like CPL, CFR are kind of the biggest ones, and you can't really count any other like smaller regions, like smaller ones. And somebody told me, oh, I know somebody that he's really good at the game. He played this for like 10 years, like from the beginning, from the start over here. And he's, do you know this name? And I was like, I don't know the name, but like you can search, and I gave it the Discord. so he can search through the Discord, like just if it's there in the community. It was not there in the community, and I was like,
Oh wow,
well, I don't
that's
know. Maybe he's
surprising.
playing the normal one in multiplayer. Like the bad games when everybody quits, and you get like automatic wins because everybody quits.
That's
You
the,
know?
that's the base type of victory, you know. You don't even have to do
Yeah,
anything. You just have to
exactly.
sit
But how
longer
can you
than
explain? You
everyone.
can't explain that to somebody, right? It's
Uh,
like there's anyway. There's way too many details that you would need to get through.
yeah. Well, the single player is the most common thing to play in a Civ game. It's like 10 to
Yeah,
1 or something in the number
yeah,
of
yeah. True.
players.
Oh
I
my
think
God!
it's
Look at
because of the time and the state of the game. If we'll have a more stable game and like 3 or 4 hours of gameplay to complete it, it will have more.
oh.
Oh,
I
what?
see two things happening, big
Uh huh.
things. Ozymandias got Vatican City in the south. It's a really
Oh,
bad city, but at least he's gonna get a religion, and maybe that's actually gonna help Byzantium get another easy +2 on his units. And the second big thing, Mapuche going crazy with horse.
yeah. Let's
He
check
finished
gold.
Terracotta Army. He's getting these upgrades on all of these horses. And the gold, he should be fine. They already have like,
Oh
what,
my god.
700
It's a
almost
lot.
gold on GBL? It's fine. They
And
got the gold.
GPT. Let's count
The units
GPT.
are actually, the units are put in a southwestern position and now south, not southeast. And I gotta say, he can actually push through the horses of Byzantium here. The lack of defender of the faith, I think it's quite a problem.
I don't know why he didn't get it. So I'm really surprised what Byzantine was doing. So he's building Warlord's throne, and he's not having any units, any pre-builds for Tagmas, and
Yeah,
he was building some other districts than in entertainment complexes. Well,
yeah, yeah.
are you planning
His
to attack
hippodromes.
or are you not? And what is your? Okay, he's finally building them. Okay, I
Yeah, yeah,
can see
he's
one in
gonna.
Thessalonica and the other
I
city.
think he wanted to get the cities out and like build the monuments and stuff like that, and then
Oh, yeah.
start on the hippodromes. It looks like he's getting like 3 at least, and
Mm-hmm.
then he's probably gonna have a fourth one from Ansira. Oh yeah, there we go. It's pre-built over here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, for a moment I thought
but
that he didn't have any of them, and I'm like, come on, dude. But
I
yeah,
do
he's
have
fine.
to say, Ozymandias over here with 75 science and 68 culture, he
Ooh.
should be quite quick to get meta times and the spikeman for his defense
Mm-hmm,
to the
mm-hmm.
northeast, and that will stop the Malon Raider attack. There's no way that he can push with Malon Raiders through these one-tile chokes. Uh, we do have the spamming of theater squares here on DGS. Designated culture victor over here. We'll need to see if anybody's going to get to defend that. I don't think anybody can defend that, honestly. Like Zero's going to have his own
Oh
troubles
no,
with
no chances.
England. England is getting extremely
Yeah.
powerful now. 181 production, and he's still building up his industrial zone count, his workshops, aqueducts, and so on for more adjacency.
Yeah.
Like all of this just screams 500 production soon.
It's
Uh,
183 production, and it's not even his final form. And Poland is
yeah,
taking city state to the north. You was mentioning why aren't they
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
trading naval? There you go. They're planning to
I
with an
mean, you
ICAT.
say that,
Can
but
they?
it's
Can they trade with the ICAT?
maybe a trader. But I think already you already sent these traders through here,
Oh
so
yeah,
I
so
don't know. We'll
probably
see.
not.
We'll see if
Okay.
it works. Unfortunately, the trader when it like it gets set on a
Mm-hmm.
road, it will just keep that road. It's you can't really send it like change his
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
route, I should say.
Yeah, that's very weird. But okay, at
Yeah.
least it's working.
Well, let's see if he got the religion. He didn't. He didn't evangelize.
Wow.
Yeah, he went for spamming his cities
It
with the common
was the
religion Islam.
most expensive
I don't know, man.
religious spirit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like 90 production. Wow. Well,
yep.
it's maybe not the most. It's like 180 face, but it's still too expensive at that time. Is it Malon's yet? Is it Malon's yet, or is it not? Oh, it's minus 27. I think he's about to upgrade, or maybe he upgraded few.
Machinery. I think he upgraded. Yeah,
Oh,
there we
he got.
go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Malon Raiders.
Oh
To get
no.
another 2 over there. 12 Malon Raiders. A cat went down. And we do have him doing massive amounts of damage against Korea here.
Mhm.
And of course, I do have to point out Korea did manage to get his units pre-built in Kangnung, and he has 2 turns, only 2 turns to actually upgrade those until those Malon Raiders hit him.
Okay,
These are
Divine
7
Right.
movement units with a
Mhm.
general.
Divine Right 2. And he doesn't have enough dogmas. Those Malons can just run away and pillage everything. And that's not even a spearman line, it's like horsemen. They will wreck them.
Well,
And with the two
yeah,
generals, he
yeah.
can attack in the 2 directions. And I believe he actually will attack in the 3 directions against Byzantium, Korea, and China.
Mm. Oh,
Oh.
Korea got his religion, Shinto, and he did get
Mm.
divine inspiration with Zen meditation, sorry, with
Uh-huh.
sacred places.
Okay. What
Wait.
about those Malons next to the China? Are they?
Oh my god, wait, sacred places could have actually been taken by Poland, right? Yeah,
Yes,
because it's
yes.
different.
Yeah, he railed himself hardly to deny crusade.
Check.
It's not very popular. What
Yeah.
people are usually do,
Yeah,
they're
but I mean
rushing.
on the third one, I mean
Yeah,
he had the apostle, he
with
could
the
have taken it.
Stonehenge. Yes.
And with his spamming of wonders everywhere, that
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
made a little bit more sense. He can passively spread his like. Okay, now whenever you're gonna get like at least 2 cities converted to a religion, the passive spread is gonna help you to get to the next ones, especially
Mhm.
with moksha. Like,
Yeah.
you just spread much faster like wildfire instead of 1 city. 1 city spreading the religion, it's basically nothing. It's gonna take forever. 2 cities, extremely fast. Now he could have definitely just
Yeah, you can
converted to
just
Doroko and Gdansk and then
mhm.
evangelized like Kercheka was suggesting here. I think that was the correct move.
Holy City has 8 spirit per turn, and all other cities have 2, and Moksha is
Yeah.
doubles it, so you have 16. If your Holy City is the city with Moksha, it's 16. That is why it's so fast. I
Yeah.
think he can breach through these guys. Oh no, not. Why he
Oh,
was?
Ozymandias still not
Yeah,
on
it was
time.
really bad positioning.
Military tactics
Mm-hmm.
coming up in 2 turns, divine right in one.
No
Looks like
chances.
Ozymandias is even bringing the galleys to support this attack. It's not happening. These spearmen are dying. These spearmen
Yeah,
are dying, getting
why
two
there
shot by
was
the
in that
Mallow
weird
Raiders.
position? It was a very weird position. I think he doesn't even need any units next to a gun next to this city. Could have just built wall and protect only one tile here, so no
Yeah.
unit can push him. It was very weird position. He moved his units forward, and now they're dead, and he have no other units to replace them. So, and
Yeah.
we can check also China, how China is doing. I believe has the same issues here.
See, Melodies did get
Oh, no,
upgraded.
okay, they
Oh
upgraded.
my god, these guys are gonna do so much damage. But he is preparing a line of heavy chariots
Seven
to the
ten still
northeast.
stirrups, you know.
Where is he? Where is he? Stirrups in 7, right?
Stirrups
Okay,
7.
okay. I mean, he's getting back in the game, man.
Yeah, but
34 science, 32 culture. This just goes to show how adaptable China is. But unfortunately, he could have been so much further along with China.
They don't have enough gold to upgrade with all 3
Yeah.
players, to be honest. Well, maybe you don't really need gold for Milentovic, but it's -3 players immediately with the Mapuche. That is why this guy is always banned.
Yeah.
He's making
I
too much
do
presence for
see
single city.
the units of China did force quite a few reactions from
Mm.
Phoenicia over here to hard build a lot of swordsmen in the north. It was damaging to Hannibal Sim. A little bit, not a lot, but still, a
Yeah,
few horses. They got
it
their
delays
return
him a
over there.
bit. Oh, he still managed to get Colossus in the time.
Yeah.
So
What's happening in the Era score screen? We got one more turn. So, golden, dark, golden. We do have Legenden going normal age. Oh no, not even dark age. DGS golden, Hannibal going golden, and it looks like Henry is going to be on his own golden as well. So, Milentos, golden. Oh no, these units, these Mapuche
oh,
units are
it's
getting through. Tagmas are in.
okay.
Do they have the money? That's the
Okay.
question.
Turn 60
They don't have a
GG.
lot of money.
It's GG before turn 60. Okay, he doesn't have any Tagmas yet?
I mean, he has the
He
no.
somehow
He
pre-built chariots instead of Tagmas. You see, he finished this one in Thessalonica and he got chariot there instead of Tagma. What?
wait, no iron.
No, it's free.
Well, yeah, but why this? Maybe he finished.
I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
finished it before.
Yeah, he
That
somehow
means.
finished it before in
Yeah.
Thessalonica, I guess, because there's a chariot here, and that's basically it. He's
He needs
oh
the
no,
gold. But who are they gonna put gold into? That's
they
the
don't have
problem, right?
gold. They
Are
don't
they gonna
have
put on
gold.
Byzantium? Are they gonna put on Sejong? Are they gonna put? Okay, so pikemen did appear. The
Uh-huh.
Marauders have a harder time to push through this. We do see some of them actually reposition now to go to the east side, where it's much easier to go against Byzantium, and
Yeah, it's really cool move. They forced them to spend their gold.
or you put on China. Like
Oh,
there are three civilizations that require gold
yeah.
right now, and their gold coffers are barely 150. Not even 150. 73 plus 60. Oh yeah, it is
You can't
150 actually.
upgrade three
160.
people in three
Yeah.
person in the same time, and it's really hard to defend against Milan. You just can't build. You have to build like 2 times more units than your opponent has. So it's
Yeah.
3 Milans. You must have 3 pikemans if there is no chokes. 6 pikemans if
And
there is no choke. It's really
we also
expensive.
see some insane reactions with people defending against Malons, putting a unit on literally every tile.
Yeah,
So they don't get in, because if they get in, they just pillage everything.
and eventually even your presence on the map, if you force players to build unit in every single tile, it's already an economical damage.
Yeah.
So that is why Mapuche, well, it's so strong. You don't even have to do anything. You build like 6 melons and you run across the map and bully everyone, and they eventually spend some production there. And your teammates will just swimming peacefully because they have no time to push your opponents. They have no time to bother them. So it's like a free sim for everyone else but Legenden on his team. Easy peasy, and especially it's especially good for Wiki, especially good for
Yeah.
Age of Steam. She should have like what 200 plus production already after she finishes how they called workshops. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was surprised that Poland was controlling one of the brown city states. If Henry can control both of them and build Kilba, which is probably not that hard for him to do, he'll have like 350 by 1065 or something with a Kilba bonus. It's an extremely strong one. I hope he'll do so to show his dominance. Actually, those melons are quite damaged, and they're not able to heal themselves because there is no farms. Haha.
Well,
So,
just keep on hitting. You
yeah,
know?
keep on hitting.
Keep on hitting and building. That's the secret. What can I say? He has new ones coming up from the west side,
Oh
level
yeah.
2s. So it looks like he's looking for the breach in the defenses, and he's gonna get the breach in the defenses. Mapuche gonna probably hit Thessalonica, and then gonna keep on moving to the east. The first time is on the field here,
It's actually
coming
the second one. The
way
first
far
one to
from the
the
south.
north, I
It's gonna
guess.
take a long time to get to the front line.
Mhm.
And I did notice in the Congress screen we did have something for districts. I'm actually curious if they're gonna go for harbors. If they go for harbors, this is insane. It's either harbors or industrial zones.
I
Getting
think it's
to build
industrials.
half-cost shipyards, it's gonna be
Mhm.
such a big advantage for Age of Steam
I think shipyards is
and
good as
Dido.
well. Yeah, I think shipyards is the key. Okay, yeah, they will definitely go for shipyards. It's really cool.
Let's see. No buildings in the entertainment complex. They took out
Oh,
Basil. Oh
oh no.
no! Oh no, Basil,
So
Basil.
it's like a GG, isn't it? He can't have
Yeah.
Tagmas. He has like what 120 production against already pre-built Malons. Oh, it's loyalty loss. Look at this. It's minus 30 loyalty everywhere. like in
Yeah, of course, of
Thessalonica.
course.
Oh, and there's a lot of juicy, squishy units that can be one shotted. Maybe have you ever seen that City lost with the loyalty because of Malons? I've never experienced that.
No,
Maybe
no,
we'll have
no.
one today.
You need a lot of
Uh,
a lot of units taken down to actually see that happening.
okay,
The
that looks
remap
like
removed Korea's chances to sim, and thereby reduced Hyena's win chances. Well, they would have had a remap anyway, but I don't think they should have remapped in the previous map. As in, I don't think that Hyena was needing to remap that. Sure, I get it why GBL remapped, especially with Basil next to England. But that's it. That's the extent of the
yeah,
damage
that was
thing.
surprising for me too that both teams have remap. But you know what? It is the problem of remap token. If you have like okay lands, you always want to gamble for a better land.
No, you
It's in the
shouldn't.
name.
I mean, I
Yeah,
know
I
what
know
you're
you
saying, but
shouldn't,
you
but
shouldn't. Like that's if you have okay land,
yes,
you should keep it.
of course. Oh, look at that! Will they destroy like pre-builds or maybe they
Yeah, yeah,
aiming for the
definitely.
tiles?
But they
It's
don't
level
one
two
shot
guys.
them, and Ozymandias, Suvorov has a little bit of time to get to his machinery and divine right.
I
Now
got
let's take a
mhm.
look at the golden ages here. So Basil, Penbrush and Voice this time. Ozymandia, Penbrush and Voice. He has good stats, 83, 80.
Mhm.
It's not bad. On Goria over here, 2, 4, 6, 7 series. He's still defending against Mapuche, and it looks like he's holding strong over here. We're probably gonna see a last move attack on this one. 1, 2, bam. Oh, quick moves from
Ooh.
Ozymandias, man. He caught the Malon Raiders before they attacked into his pikeman. That's very nice from him. Now we're gonna need to see if this pikeman is gonna die anyway.
Maybe he's not. But it doesn't really matter about this pikeman. Just build a wall and you don't have to
Yeah,
sacrifice
yeah.
that pikeman. Hold the other path. You can't even attack the city with the distant, with the long range weapons. So it's a wall and Mapuche Malons can go home.
Yeah.
It's very weird that they're
Okay.
fighting for that tile. Of course, it's like what 145 gold actually. It's a lot, but no.
Well, we do have Dark Age Kublai Khan. Philip II did go for a Pembrush and Voice, 78 science and 66 culture. We don't have anybody from Narhaina yet over 100 science, while on the other side, again, the normal age, we do have DGS, Pembrush and Voice, 31 science, but 116 culture. And I do believe he's starting to get that tourism going, 42 tourism a turn at the moment. Hannibal, 115 science with a free inquiry golden age, 70 culture as well, with a 223 gold a turn. Henry, 111 science with 45 culture and 146
Wow.
gold at 10. We do have him on 280 guys.
Yeah.
He just tripled his production in the last
Yeah.
10 turns. Oh
Well,
my
that
god.
is what the steam-powered machine does. They triple
Yeah.
productions.
This is not even his full version over here.
Yeah.
I see he's still missing some buildings. First of all, he's missing factories. Second of all, he's missing shipyards.
Oh yes.
Oh my god! And look at this.
Ah, they're just chilling there.
Yeah,
Why
I think
those
he overdid it a
lighthouses
little bit.
stand for? There's no place for a boat even. It's like, what are you lighting
Yeah.
for? It's like a big
Oh well.
lamps. Okay. Oh he's having these it's called dam. He's building dam.
Yeah, the dams. Yeah,
Oh
he's building a dam
wow.
here in the big one.
No one builds dams in the multiplayer because eventually it will be destroyed by spies.
Well, you say that, but honestly, it's been so long since I've seen that happening.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. That is one of the big weaknesses of dams.
Once you experience that damage, you will never build them.
Yeah.
And mine was destroyed quite often because I was too greedy and never protect them with my own spice.
Well, that I think that's a you problem.
Yeah. Okay. With Twilight Veiler, maybe he can somehow hold. There is not that many units, and he should have these crouching tigers. But those Melons are way too fast, and you know what the bonus is? They can retreat south from this position, and they can move to Korea from another side. Check this out. Like,
Yeah. I see it.
it's so
But they
weird.
need to go through the water.
No,
It
no,
doesn't look
no.
like
To
it.
the south through the tundra. They can just go
Oh, all the
there.
way around? Oh,
Yeah,
that's gonna take
and
a
they
long.
can
But
liberate
yeah,
Vatican
it is a
City.
possibility.
Well,
I do see Suvorov did upgrade knights, so he should be fine now.
yeah.
The knights actually can attack into the Manor Raiders, but he's still gonna suffer quite a bit of damage here. And again, gold. Gold is the issue. Not Hyena, not actually having a lot of gold per turn.
Yeah, but they got only one sieve that generate golds. What can you expect?
Yeah.
You probably should think about. But actually, China can generate more gold, but he had extremely unlucky game with a settler loss and failed city-state attack. That's kind of. It's a
Oh,
GG.
there we
Okay.
go. It's a GG. You
Oh
called
no.
it, man. It is what it is.
Oh,
You called it.
Malons is it's always Malons. I don't know. You should ban this guy. I would never play against it. Luckily, I'm not playing 4v4, but I would always ban this guy. It's really hard to play against it.
Oh, they did manage to take a city over here, the third city of
Okay.
Byzantium. He lost a Manor Raider doing it, but
Yeah.
he took a city from his opponent, started pillaging everything, and yeah, that was it.
There
GG,
was
well
quite a
played to the
lot of
boys here.
Malons, by the way.
I gotta say, Gold Boy Library did show up with a good game here, and we did have them capitalizing on the mistakes of their opponents. Pretty good, pretty good. Now I'm a bit surprised about DGS actually going full on culture over there, but yeah, it worked out. I mean, he didn't need to get the gold, he got the gold. He didn't need to get the production, he got the production. A lot of culture. So all in all, pretty good. Should we move? We should move, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Probably.
see the post game chat.
Let's try to get there.
Debrief 2, I guess.
Maybe.
Yep, let's go. Let me actually double check if they actually have access to this channel. I hope so. Yeah, they.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm gonna fix this right now, guys.
Yeah, GG guys.
Oh, GG, well played.
GG.
Not so, to be honest, we play really bad.
GG's.
Yeah. Because, yeah, we have all Herald, and it's unplayable, to be honest.
I believe Xero took all your luck to get that Torres del Paine.
And I don't think it's the problem is with luck. First of all, China settler. I played like very slow because, to be honest, I need to have my Tagmas in the timing of Maloons. Then this Congress that blocked Enchantment Complex. It's just killed me. And I don't know. We can play better, I think. That will be good. But we all around, we don't have enough place on Korea to sim well. We have only good sim on Xera, but that's all.
Why that Pantheon? Why not Sacred Pass or something for the phase generation?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know, because the second city will be bad without this Pantheon. I also thinking about maybe it's Minanka, but I don't know.
Yeah, you can chop it. If you had more faith, you could chop Taminanka instead of
I
Pantheon.
have, to be honest, I have enough faith. I don't have chops in the second city, but also I see a lot of floodplains for all my other cities. But the problem is, I was near the Mapuche. I see he opened with two barracks, so that was the problem for me.
Okay, last final question. Why didn't you go for Russian voice if you built that Ural throne?
On second, I go open brush.
Yeah, but first one, so you can get Tagmas faster.
I think I will have. To be honest, I think I will have Tagmas fast enough.
Oh,
and
okay.
That's why I built 3.
Going pen
holy sites
would be a total dog shit build.
Yeah, I know it's not that good as this one, but I'm just curious about options.
And another problem that I have a military alliance on my last 1 or 2 turns, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's problem because I have military with China.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What
That's
happened
proves
with the settler of China? We didn't see. We just saw his like down on 2 cities, and he lost it on the east. He lost it on the west. Who got it? Dido or England?
As I understand, England got it.
England got it. Yeah.
How?
England got it. So northwest. Okay.
I think there was no war, so he could move through, and then he could take it after we declared now.
Yeah, like next to
Ah,
Beijing, like north of Beijing, one tile north of Beijing.
Yeah.
And he moved from the flatter to the right. He moved to the left. That was
Okay.
through the slinger. And then we declared, and he had movement because he had hit promo and just took it.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that was like, and afterwards China did wanna somehow I don't know why, but he wanted to get horses instead of going for more settlers, and it snowballed in out of that, unfortunately. I was curious exactly what he was planning, because both of his opponents were very very far away from him. The horses wouldn't have made a difference.
I don't know. You need to ask this
He
question.
got triggered.
Yeah,
Maybe he
something
got
like that.
triggered. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
something
got
like that.
triggered. Yeah. Now, why the first remap? I understand on GBL, especially with Basil next to England over there, it wasn't
Thanks,
ideal.
Michael.
But on
I got blamed for my team for this call.
Because we see that we have very bad just settles. We don't have a good start, so we think we need to remap. That's why no, zero temp for us, because yeah, that was the problem. All our early gold was spent on the tiles. All our early gold. I don't
Okay.
remember if you buy a scout or not, maybe one, but yeah, we have just not so. We have a good position, to be honest. We are thinking about the only plus of our spawn was that we have, Brazil near England, but that's all pluses. All other things was not good for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
There's
sense.
a lagger.
Hello, guys. The Leggers here.
No,
Hello.
Yeah, sorry for the lag.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I spawned here. Why he built the Stonehenge and Spirit Religion with that profit instead of Evangelize?
I wanted to evangelize after I used the 2 charges, but I misclicked.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, got it.
We were wondering why didn't you go for something like? What?
Yeah, I
misclick
wanted
makes
to-
sense.
You get 2 extra charges and you can still evangelize, and that's what I wanted to do. But then I misclicked. It's the only thing.
You didn't want to go for culture there and gold.
Yeah, I was like, my spawn was, I'm not sure if you saw it, like, but my spawn was super weak. Like, a lot of my cities didn't even have tutus.
Mhm.
And I was just saying to my team, okay, I can't carry this. I make money and try to go for CV super long run, but I can't carry this game in this position. Impossible.
Okay. I mean, you did get very good adjacency theater squares there, and with Colosseum coming up with the books, you have full control on the culture.
Yeah, I mean that's what we agreed, right? He makes money, he makes writers, and that's all he needs to do because his spawn was pretty bad. And then hopefully he can CV with
We don't
Workman,
have
but
cryptic.
else, right, there's not much else you can do.
Yeah. Wait.
I know. I'm just. I'm not nothing. I don't know what to ask, guys. Maybe we've missed something. Can you maybe
The other
share?
questions I had were more on like minimal stuff, but it's fine. I can live without the answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so GG guys.
Okay.
GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG, well played.
Yeah.
GG's.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
luck in the next ones. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Maybe in a few hours, like I'll have water for in an hour for the next few hours, and maybe in 3 hours I'll play some Mechabellum. So you can join me in 3 hours. I'd like to play right now, but I don't want to miss water Hello. Well, if you don't know, we don't have much water right now here. So cheers, guys. Stay safe, and maybe you can join me in a few hours for a few Mechabellum games. So good night, and maybe see you today. Bye bye. Oh yeah, stay safe. Much love, positive vibes. As always, as always.